And welcome back to the Dreamcasting Gaming Podcast. After some time, we're back, and I'll be able to explain a little bit of what's happened as we move on with the show. But we're back with myself, Raphael, Sean, Carl, and Terence. And today, this episode here, we'll be talking about our own personal games of the year for 2023, our own personal favorite film or films for 2023. And if any of us had a favorite show, we'd also drop that in. And when we leave out of that, we'll then move into our most anticipated games for 2024. And if we have a film, that'll be there too. And if there is a show, that will also be put in, as well as some randoms. So welcome back to those of you listening, and kick back and enjoy what we're going to talk about. So without further ado, I'm going to go around the round table, see how everyone's been, and take it from there. So Sean, since the last time we were able to gather as one, what's new? What's been going on? Talk to us and let us know.
Yeah, no, for me, I've just been, I suppose I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. It's sort of like it's just been like the patches that they've been putting out have been good, so that's been something that's just been keeping me like going, because obviously they're testing this solo queue BG, which I've been having a lot of fun with. So it's good to see what the potential of what's happening for the next expansion. So that's been something that's been fun. But as for TV shows slash I suppose anime, I'd say I've been watching a lot of I have been watching a lot of anime. I've been on like a good anime binge. There's the Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, which has been going crazy. That's been good. I mentioned Hell's Paradise before, which I enjoyed, and now I'm watching Goblin Slayer. There's been a lot of murmurings about Goblin Slayer, so I started watching that, and that's a really good anime as well. So I don't know if any of you've heard of Goblin Slayer, but that's one I definitely recommend watching. Goblin Slayer, that's a really good one. So that has been me. It's just been a little bit of gaming and a lot of anime consumption for me. But yeah, that's me.
Okay, that sounds good. That Goblin Slayer, yeah, I don't think I've heard. Something in my mind's telling me I've heard of it, but then I'm like, am I mixed up with Demon Slayer? I mean, I don't know, but yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna look out for that. Okay,
not
so
for kids. I would like to mention.
It's not for kids, bro. No.
Oh, okay. Well, well
don't
done.
have your daughter watching something like that.
Okay.
No,
well done. Well, okay. So this is for mature audiences.
Mature only, like yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the insert there, because I would have ran off saying, "Hey, everyone, check that out." They'd be asking me, "What the hell did you tell me to watch that for?" Yeah. That would have been an issue. Okay, so
it's very grisly.
moving on
It's very dark and grisly.
It's grisly, yeah.
It's definitely not.
Yeah. While I'm in front of a search engine, I'll look it up. So moving on from you, Sean, and we'll take ourselves to Terence. Talk to us. What's been going on since the last time we were able to be on this podcast together?
Yeah, man, just been taking it easy, gaming, catching up on a few shows,
okay,
films.
Okay.
What have I been playing? I've been playing I finally finished Mario Wonder, but I think I spoke about that.
I think that's the so insert, guys. So now that he just mentioned that, so someone may have heard it and said, "Oh, Mario Wonder, I didn't hear that." We had a few technical issues with getting our previous episode up. So I've had some messages. I've had some of you are listening, be like, "Hey, what's going on? You still recording?" That should hopefully be sorted out very soon. So by the time you hear this, there'll probably be an episode before this one that would have only just been released. So we had some issues before. It will be sorted, or is sorted now, and going forward should be a lot smoother. So no, it hasn't stopped. It's still going on, and there'll be more. So yes, continue, Terence. That was just a fine opportunity to bring that up.
Yeah. Been trying to play Sea of Salt. Is it Sea of Salt? Have I said that right? Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars, I think it is. Yeah.
Sea of Stars.
I don't know where I got Salt from, but yeah, Sea of Stars.
Salt and Sanctuary, maybe.
It's
Yeah,
because of Salt and Sanctuary, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
bit of a old school style RPG, which if you're familiar with the triggers, them kind of, I don't know, 16-bit RPGs, it's reminiscent of that. I think
Secret
I
of
remember
Mana.
Rap saying that well, struggling to get into it. I'm still sticking with it. Feel like nowadays, because your time's limited, you want a game to grab you just so you can be like, okay, cool, I'm in. But yeah, I've been playing it. It's very slow because it's text based. I'm just like, okay, I'm reading and reading and reading and reading. But yeah, still hanging in there. What else I've been playing? Mortal Kombat 1, I finished that. Yeah,
Mm.
no, few things to say on that game. Like, I'm
Mm.
a bit disappointed. Like, if you like Mortal Kombat, it's Mortal Kombat, right? It's the same
Right.
mechanic, same system, same everything. I thought with it calling it MK1, it would be like, okay, they're gonna kind of reboot it, but it's not necessarily a reboot. It's literally continuation from where last game left off.
Yeah.
And they've got so many
I
characters missing. So many characters missing.
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
many
you know what, Terrence, you see the thing there? I appreciate the way that they did that, but I also am quite like it's a bit like, damn, you've lost so many of the characters that people grew to actually like and familiarize themselves with. And it's a bit of a problem now. And making some characters only part of
cameos.
Scorpion. But yeah, the
No,
cameos, like making some
Scorpio isn't Scorpio, man. Like, even the way they kind of not dumbed him
yeah,
down.
his move set is it's not he's nowhere near as savage as he was.
And he's
But
a
again,
twin.
they could
Him and
just
Sub-Zero are twins.
right, yeah.
Like, it's
There you
weird. No
go.
Kano, no Jax, no Sonya.
Yeah, it's
Also,
true.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Mhm.
like
Well, they're there. No,
Today's
they're there,
world
but
and
as cameos.
digressing?
no, they're not even like.
Oh, they're not playable characters.
No, they are cameos though.
Oh.
If I'm
Yeah,
right, they're cameo
yeah.
characters.
Not
Yeah.
all of them though, but some of them are. Yeah.
No,
Like,
some of them are. Which I think it was the Cyrax one that really annoys me.
and you know what's
Yeah.
funny? I don't want to spoil anything here, but like, it kind of plays on the buzzword for last year, which was the multiverse, right? Where there's
Yep.
different realities. Has anyone here finished the game? Or the story?
No, I haven't. I haven't finished it.
What's that?
I'm not
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
No, I haven't even got it, man. I haven't got it
But
yet.
when something happened at the end, I thought of Wrath. Started
Oh
to
shit. Wait. So wait, you something happened at the end and it made you think of me. Oh,
started
damn.
laughing. Let's
Okay.
just say gender swapping. There was a female Kano.
Okay. Yeah.
Female Sub-Zero.
Well, no, wait. Are you talking
Female
about
Raiden.
Frost? Wait, are you
No.
talking about Frost?
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's-
damn.
Nope. I'm
Oh my
talking.
god.
There is a female Kano. I thought it was Sonya. I was like, oh wow, Sonya's got a red eye. I was like, oh no, it's Kano. But like they do this thing where and you have to fight them as well. But I think it's part of the customization, because that's one thing in Mortal Kombat is you can.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. But that's Panda. That's the Pandaverse for you, right? It's not the
But
multiverse. It's the Pandaverse.
you can heavily customize your character, so you can have a character that is Sub-Zero but female but looks like Shang Tsung.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
it's mad. You
Yeah.
can mix and match. So I was playing like during the ending sequence. I was playing against like Fire, Raiden, Liu Kang. Like they just mix and match it.
Mhm.
But
Put it
yeah,
in.
Terrence, do you play online or do you play stories? Or do
I
you-
played on like I get my ass whooped online, man. You know when you go on there.
Yeah, you know Terrence ain't doing that. I know Terrence
My
ain't playing online.
My skills ain't that advanced. I did try to play online, but it's the same
Mm.
thing. Like, you can customize your characters.
Yeah.
You can basically make any character you want with any power. You can have someone that looks like Raiden but has ice powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, the game's good, but like I said, it hasn't really evolved enough for me. But I can see why other
Wow.
people.
Okay.
I was expecting more, and I think when you call yourself Mortal Kombat 1 and you're like, cool, going back to the beginning, you miss out key characters, like key characters. Disappointing, but yeah, man. But yeah, that's what I've been gaming. Oh, and I started Ghost of Tsushima. Finally, downloaded that.
Ghost is okay. That's the PlayStation game, right?
It's a PlayStation game that's based on the samurai.
That's it. Yeah.
Feudal Japan. Interesting game.
Mm,
Can't lie. I'm like a few hours into it, and already I'm just like, oh, this is very Ubisofty, Assassin's Creedy.
mm.
When I had to do like a follow mission where you're like following footsteps.
Right.
Tracking
So
footsteps.
funny.
Yeah,
That's exactly why I stopped playing. I was like, and I said that as well. It feels just like an Ubisoft game.
oh yeah, you played it. I forgot you played it back then.
Yeah, remember?
Like,
And then I
I'm
stopped
in it,
playing it, and that was exactly what I was saying.
I was like, bend down, follow footprints, and then there's another tailor mission where you've got to like follow someone, and then every 10 seconds they do that turn around and look left and right, and then carry on walking forward. I was like,
Yeah, that stuff. But I think
oh,
I think that's the exact mission that made me stop. I was like, oh yeah, I love the combat of the game, but
That's a classic Assassin's Creed mission.
yeah, yeah. You're just walking, and the person looks around like,
The turn
"Who's
around.
following me?" Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
you guys have something here with like the setting, like you said, the combat is great. Like it's proper real.
Yeah.
Like a couple hits, you're dead. Like you can
Yeah.
kill them in one.
really
slap.
good combat. Yeah,
Combat's excellent, but yeah, I think just the mechanics kind of fall short. It's like they had this great combat system, but to develop a game, they thought, oh, we've got to do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, we'll see if I stick with it, but yeah, so far that type of gameplay is just gets boring to me.
And I think
Mm.
the next, sorry, I don't need to cut you, but I think the next Assassin's Creed game is a samurai game. I think.
Yeah,
Really?
the female.
Yeah, I think I saw a
Feudal
leak.
Japan,
It's like a feudal Japan, which
Yeah.
Ooh,
That'd be
it'd be interesting.
Mm.
See what they go. But yeah, man. Other than that, watching some shows. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of something called After Party on Apple.
No, I haven't got Apple TV, man. Yeah.
Mm. No, did you say After Party? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's called. Let me just double check the name. You know me, I watch so many things. I start fusing everything into one. Yeah, it's called the After Party. So it's basically I'm watching season 2. So season 1, someone dies, and then there's a detective, and every episode is one of the suspects' story through the night of that death. And then
Who stars in that show, by the way?
Tiffany Haddish and next guy. But he's
Okay.
But it's a comedy. Super
Okay.
funny. Yeah, very good show. So I thought to myself, season 2. Let's see. Season 1 was good. Let's see if they can recreate it. Season 2 is better than season 1 so far. So yeah. So I'm feeling up at
Fair
this.
dues.
I'm gonna watch that Monarch Godzilla thing straight.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that was something. That was
all the
a
episodes are out now, so I like.
yeah, that they are. That was, sorry guys, I remember now. That was something that was possibly going to get touched on, the potential of a Godzilla overload, because I had actually forgotten that there is this show on Apple, Monarch, which is being well received. We just had Godzilla -1, which is ravely reviewed. People just have nothing but great things to say about it. And then we also have another Godzilla film with King Kong, which
the tag team.
Yeah.
The
where they're tag
really
teaming.
needed.
So I'm just like, wow, that's a lot. So that was what that was meant to be, but we may touch on that, we may not. It might make sense when we've seen some more content from the Godzilla universe.
Yeah, not to mention haven't they got all the cartoons on Netflix as well?
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah.
There was one on
animation.
There was one on TV. Was it King of the Monsters? I think. Yeah, I was on TV the other day.
Yeah, so a bit of an overload there. But I do want to watch that Godzilla -1 film because that's separate from.
Yes, they're all separate universes. I think none of them are connected as such. I don't think.
No, they're all connected. The only one that's not connected is the Godzilla
Minus.
That's
Okay.
That's made in Japan.
That's
Japanese.
That's right.
This Godzilla one.
Okay.
Godzilla King Kong is a continuation, isn't it, from that?
From the bit, because look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I did like what they did there with the Godzilla, then Skull Island, Godzilla and the monsters, and then the final one. So I think it was 4 films combined in the universe at that point. and then you now got this fifth one coming. I actually liked it for what it was doing, and the progression that it had. I can understand people having issues with it, but I personally thought it was
I liked it. I think it gets a bit weird when they're teaming up consistently. So I think
yeah.
teaming up I thought was good. Even that Godzilla King Kong film, I actually thought that was it was a decent watch.
No, it was, and I tell you
they're
what,
doing it again?
I
don't know.
yeah, because as I said, with Skull Island, to watch that and then not know what was coming and see it come at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, these two are going to meet up. That's interesting. That is really interesting, because when I went into it, I'm not sure anybody else was, but when I went to watch that film, I did not know it had any connections to Godzilla. And then you find out in the post scene, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is all connected. Skull Island was here by itself, and it's just been discovered. And Kong's there, and he's a baby Kong. He's not even like fully grown yet, and all of that.
I think where they dropped the ball. I know we've been talking long on this, but I think where they dropped the ball is not giving King Kong more solo films.
Yeah.
Like you've had more Godzilla.
Yeah. Definitely.
You only had one.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, because Kong's always they're always trying to, mock him, to be honest. Always getting him chasing, and then getting himself done in, thrown off the building. It's never a good look for Kong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kong only really had one story.
Yeah, you get me. That's
Godzilla had a TV show. He had episodes.
He had loads of things. He was fighting other beasts.
Yeah,
Kong
going on.
Kong was nerfed, man. They nerfed him. They definitely nerfed the guy. That used to always make me mad.
Well, Kong was a symbolism for what we know, the Mandingo.
That is documented. That is documented. But yeah, so okay, we move on to Carl. Carl, and yourself.
Playing the usual suspects, New World. I played a bit of, but jumped in a bit of Conqueror's Blade as well. But the main one game that I have been playing at the moment was off the back of the very anticipated and very underwhelming game that came out not long ago. That was Days Gone. No, not Days Gone. Sorry, the day before. Was it day before? Is it the day before?
Wait,
did you buy that?
No. Wait.
That was a con.
Yes, bro. No, I didn't buy it.
He's one of the victims. He's one of the victims.
No.
What happened?
Right. So I was anticipating this game. It flopped. So I was like in the mood for that type of game. Mm-hmm. So I went around. I was thinking. I was on YouTube one day and I saw a game come up, popped up, and it goes, "Yeah, this game's got everything that the day after. Is it? It's called the day after, isn't it?
The day before.
Whatever it is, the day after, day before, don't matter, because you know what I mean. Well, anyway, yeah, this has got everything the day after's got that hasn't got, right? So I'm like, okay, what's this game called? So this is a game called Once Human. So I was like,
yeah. I've been telling Russ about that one.
Yeah. So let me look into this now. So I says it was a closed. The closed beta. So I signed up, got the key, got in. A few that boys used to play with before Aces boys started playing it. Yeah, so we all started playing it, getting into it. Now it's one of those games where it starts off and it is like very, I don't know, there's a certain type of Japanese horror. Do you know what's that film with the girl with the white dress?
Like Grudge and all that.
Yeah, kind of Grudge sort of style horror. Yeah. So it starts.
That's what Control copied. That's what Control copied as well.
Yeah. So that kind of style. So it's got that kind of style to it. So I was thinking, how are they going to make this into? So it intrigued me. So I started playing it, played it. So got into the actual game itself, and there's a lot of like usual base building. You have to eat, obviously, get your food, cook food, and hydrate your character and stuff like that. So it's got all the survival aspects, but it's also got the jump scares, and it's also got zombies in it. So it's got that Resident Evil sort of feel to certain types of certain parts of the gameplay as well. And I started seeing a lot of stuff from like Dark Souls and Elder Scrolls in it. But the thing is, right, I know that it's like, you have to play those games to see what I'm seeing in terms of, it's not like blatant like Elder Scrolls ripoff or anything, but there's a certain thing like, Raf, you know, when you open a chest in Dark Souls and then you get the mimic chests, you know, and they come out and they eat you. Have you ever had those, Raf?
Yeah, absolutely. I do remember those. They're very annoying.
Yeah,
very
so
annoying.
put those in this game, and they're like basically, like fake chests that jump out and attack you, and it's like little jump scares in it, and also, but the thing is about the game, it's like it's set into like seasons. So every season there's a new boss, and you kill the boss, and you get like a blueprint to get better gear. So and it really surprised me in terms of the fact that, well, for the fact that I didn't hear about this game. All I heard about was the day before. I didn't hear about this game, and it came out of nowhere. And I played a lot of it. I played it to like the I think not the max level, but I was really high level because I was playing with my friends, so it wasn't like I was playing it with myself. I was having a good time, and it's very, very in depth for a beta. You know what I mean? So you could like set territories and join like a group of people. So you and then you set up your own little territory. You build in there, share resources. You can build vehicles, bikes. So it's just really, really interesting game. I have uninstalled it now because I just got to a point I'm thinking, what's the point of me getting all into this beta when it's just gonna like shut down soon? So I'll look for the full release of that game. But yeah, a game called Once Human, game to look out for. I know Sean's probably has heard about it. So
yeah, man, I was going on about that in the group. I'm surprised you didn't like say anything, but I was like,
no.
A lot of stuff in the group.
No. I think
this game looks crazy.
Yeah, the graphics are really good as well. It's kind of like the style of it is kind of like, if you've ever played like PUBG, you know, that kind of shooter kind of style. It's got that kind of third person.
And that's what it is, because it's an MMO. It's an MMO survival game.
Yeah.
So they're the real deal. Day before was faking. They were really doing it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I respect them because they didn't hype the game. They just put it out and said, "Yo, if you want to play it, jump on." Because you know it was originally an open beta, and they got so popular they made it into a closed beta.
Yeah, because when I joined it, that's true. Because when I joined it, it was an open beta, and then when I started playing, loads of people started wanting to play it, and they had to actually close it. Yeah, they had to close it. So many people.
You got to respect them because they're like, yeah, man. I respect it because they didn't hype it. They just put it out and they said, play it. And that is when someone's really about their product. They're like, look, let 100%. The game do the talking. We're not going to hype this game. Play it.
100%.
And I respect that. And that's why, we'll talk about our most anticipated.
Yeah. So I played that for a bit. I played that. That's really. I haven't really been playing any different games that I usually talk about. So, but that was the most highlighted game I've been playing, other than anything else.
Okay, that sounds that sounds pretty good. For myself, I will try my best to keep this short and sweet. And as it has been some time since the last episode, there has been quite a bit I've done, gaming wise anyway, as well as some other things. But I'll keep it gaming for now. So I made a few purchases during the Christmas sale. Amongst those purchases was Pathfinder 1 and 2. And I started playing Pathfinder. Now, Pathfinder are behind a recent Warhammer game called Rogue Trader. Now, I was highly anticipating Rogue Trader, but I have this thing sometimes. If I haven't played your previous games, I will, like to play them before I play the latest one. And I've been playing Pathfinder. Very, 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 very good. I mean, I knew it was kind of good, but I'm enjoying that. It's an RPG.
Sorry. What? Say that again. You've been playing Pathfinder?
Yeah. Unless I'm going crazy. It's called Pathfinder.
No. Sorry, I didn't even realize what game you were talking about.
Yeah, Pathfinder Kingmaker. I know you own it because on Steam. Yeah. Because imagine I went to buy it and it was on my wish list from like 4 years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I already wish list this game. So I've been enjoying that. Real good.
Really good.
I also purchased Marvel Midnight Suns. I touched down on that. I personally think it's very good. I probably had a few hours of it. I got to the point where you meet some symbiotes and stuff, and I was like, all right, let me pull back on that now. The guys who did oh my gosh, look at me. They did what was it? Enemy Unknown. XCOM. They did XCOM. So it's a good game. Midnight Suns had some I wouldn't even say controversy, but some blowback because of these random card system. But the random card system actually adds a layer of tactics, and you may get 3 of the same card, you may get 3 random cards, but it's an ability for someone within the squad. So I think it's very good.
You know why that is, isn't it? You know.
Go on, Terrence.
I'm saying it's because you've got like a game that's predominantly on console audience who don't know about those type of games.
You know what? I wasn't gonna go down that road, but you are right. I like to give them a little bit more than that now, but I do feel that was coming from the console audience and definitely not from the PC audience. Because even when I was looking at the user reviews, it was way more positive than the general reviews.
Yeah, because if it was a button masher or RPG or action,
yeah, they would have been. Definitely. And I'm gonna say this now. I started playing Cyberpunk, and I am. Let's see how far.
Long time coming, mate. Long time coming.
4 years. 4 years later. 4 years later.
Like a proper champagne bottle, isn't it?
It does feel like that, right? Because check it. I think it was 2020, wasn't it? It came out. I stood on my square, and I was like, I ain't touching that game. Not in that state. I went nowhere near it. It's now had an expansion. It's had multiple updates. And I'm gonna say this to you. I think I've been playing it for a few hours, and I am. I'm in the realms of very impressed right now. Visually, performance-wise. Again, I'm not so far in. I can tell you what's happened so far. So I know there's 3 options for you in the beginning, and I chose to play a guy who's in like the outback somewhere, and he has to go up to an antenna. Yeah,
I could have guessed that really rough. I'm gonna guess that.
Come on, man.
You like Mad Max. I know you like Mad Max.
Have I that predictable?
Mad Max.
That's terrible. That's terrible. So I listen. I'll tell you this. Although I haven't played it much, I did have to fight myself off to go to bed. And so there was a mission. This girl, this android woman, she's in a bath. I think you will know the scene if you played it. Yeah. Terrence, you played it, right?
Yeah.
You're right. So this.
Yeah. You never guessed what I chose.
I know what you chose. Without a doubt, Terrence. Even before, listen. Even before you joined the call, I was talking about Terrence being the sympathist of corporations, right? So I know you was
right.
Exactly. You know what, Terrence? You know corporate Terrence. He was there with his suit and tie, ready to just squash the minions. Ready to suffocate the people. But anyway, so we're on this mission, and listen, the detail on this woman in the bath.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. I said, so listen, I've seen some stuff in games. And then when you go outside, and I think the emergency services pull up and they land, I'm watching stuff. I'm trying to scrutinize this game on anything, any little jitter, any little frame looking wrong, anything out of place. And I'm like, hold on a minute, this is looking very serious. And then it presses on to like a car chase, and I'm like, okay, I'm running around with this guy called Jack. I think he's like Spanish or something. And then there's the iguana in the frozen in the ice box. And I think right now I'm meant to be going for a drink or something. So I'm like, I'm liking this a lot. So those have been that's where I've been mixing and matching. That was through the Christmas period, I think. And was there anything else? There's another one. I don't know if I threw it in the group. I may have, I may not have. I had been playing Fortnite. Yep.
What was the Lego thing, huh?
So here we go. So
the Lego
yeah, right. So listen to this. So
Lego.
Yes, it
looks like it's suited really well.
Well, listen to this. So this was the consequences of the Game Awards. So imagine the Game Awards was when I was watching it. I saw this come up with the Lego, and I was like, wait, what? And then it said free, and I was like, oh wow, they done something there where if there ever was where they sat down and said, look, try and get some people who like Lego involved. It worked because, listen, downloaded the Lego game. I'm on there playing it. It is fantastic, and you can see it getting better and better. Upon doing that,
so what is it?
So basically, you could say it's like slash Minecraft, slash survival, which Minecraft is anyway, but it takes it to sort of like a new level with the Lego scheme. But what they've done and how they've done it is so good. In terms of aesthetically, you've got dungeons you can go through. You can make your weapons.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, that looks
yeah,
so
it
good.
was fantastic. So upon doing that, my nephew and niece got a whiff of like, hold on, what are you're on Fortnite, Lego Fortnite. They didn't know, so they decided to join me. So I did all of that, and then there was, hey, look, can you come and play Battle Royale? Come and play Battle Royale with us. So I was like, all right, you know what, you lot been in the Lego bit for a while. So I went on there. I played. I was like, all right. I went back, I played again. And I probably played, maybe I'd say in the space of a month, I probably played about 6 Battle Royales in Fortnite. And believe it or not, in one of them, I came 1. And I was like, I said, and I did pretty good. And I'll say this, I've had my opinions about Fortnite for a long time. I think I'm on record for saying it's a game for non-gamers. In whatever's happened in that space of time, it's way better than meets the eye when you actually do play it. And yeah, so I would say
there has to be a reason why it's still going strong, right?
This is what I was about to say. It's not what they're doing and what they've done is not superficial, because when I play them, and everything's so like, hold on, how you just getting a headshot? And I'm like, I'm playing on PC. It's very reactive. It doesn't feel arcadey at all. When you use different weapons, you can feel the difference. I always looked at it and thought, yeah, they ain't putting that kind of effort into that game. Shockingly, there's a lot of effort put into the actual gameplay. That's what surprised me. That's what kept me engaged. And that's what kept me on my toes, to the point where I think I recorded when I did become number 1, because there was like 4 of us left out of 100. And we're shooting at each other. We're jumping here, there, and everywhere. And then we're running from a storm. And then it's just me and one other guy. And he happened to pop out. And guess what? I was the last man standing. And I was like, damn, if that's what it's like for these guys, I totally get it. So, yeah, that was over the Christmas period. I don't think have I touched it this year? Maybe once or twice. But I definitely understand what's going on with it and why it holds such high success. So, I would say now, that brings me to the end of that, unless anyone has any more questions on what I've experienced on that side of things. No?
You didn't play the other new modes
what in Fortnite?
Yeah, because they got the rocket.
Yeah, they got this music mode, I think, and some rocket, some car mode. No, I didn't. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I did not. I didn't touch any of that. They are. I mean, and the thing is as well, when you go on it tells you the numbers of concurrent players at the time. Lego at one point it was the most out of all the options within Fortnite. So what it is, when you boost Fortnite up, it's almost like a platform. That I didn't know neither. So you're on a platform where you choose the different games within the game to play. So Lego at one point, I'm sure they must have had over 1 million people playing at one point, all at once. And I was like, wow, this was shocking. But yeah, it's good. And the engine, this is the other thing that threw me. That engine, I know the Unreal Engine had an update. I think it was last year.
Unreal 5, isn't it? They moved it.
Yeah,
to 5.
It's really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, because you got to remember, Epic Games, it's their engine, so they customize it to whatever their games are as well. So imagine they can make it benefit their games more than anyone else can, because they're the ones who built it.
Definitely. So, I think that will now take us into our main topic, okay? Or one of our main topics, and that is to really digest the year we just had. And we're going to go around and find out, first and foremost, what was each of our game or games of 2023. And I am going to start with Carlito. Please let us know what you feel was your game of 2023.
Diablo 4. No, joking.
Well. Listen. Hold on.
No, it's not.
If you go back
It
12
should have
months
been. It
ago,
should have been for me. It
you
should have been.
and
It was my
Sean
it was my
were
last.
definitely behaving like it was gonna be.
No, it was my most anticipated game when I was in 2022.
Yeah.
It was that was my most anticipated, but it definitely ain't my best game of the year. No. Game of the year might be a few people that have the same game, but mine is Baldur's Gate. That's my game of the year. Yeah, that game. Game is just like I had the game already. I bought it before of early access in terms of like you'd be able to do the first chapter, and I did it a few times, a few playthroughs just to see how the game was, and I was like impressed from then. So I always had high hopes for Baldur's Gate. So when it actually fully released and I was able to just dive in, the best, really immersive single player experience. A lot in the game, a lot of lore in the game, a lot of things to a lot of different ways to play as well. You don't have to have, it's not a linear game where you follow, go to this town and that you go anywhere you want. There's certain things you can miss out on. I know I don't know if Sean did this, as I think that Sean's the only one that played it. Have you played it, Terrence or Raf? No.
Nah.
Okay, so
No. I have had my stance on it. No, I haven't played it. I
Okay.
haven't purchased it yet. I was still playing Divinity.
Okay.
So again, I was
similar game anyway. So I'm saying similar game, but there's a certain bit you get to, and I had to make some legendary armor, and I had to do a sequence of things to open a special boss that I had to fight and kill him in a certain way, and it was basically really timing my moves in terms of like pulling the lever for this like big piston to come down. Well, not piston, but a big like a car crusher thing, but it's not a car crusher, but it comes down and it will just basically flatten this boss for me. But you had to get it in that area at that point to get this armor, and I thought, wow. And then I was talking to some of my other friends that were playing it, and they were saying, "Oh, what are you talking about?" And they didn't even have a clue what I was talking about. So, and things that they were saying. So it's really, really in-depth game. Good thing to sink your teeth into. I actually got to a point in the game where this is the point when I actually stopped playing it. I haven't actually completed it yet though, but I have done a lot in the game. And I got to a point where I got to a village, and the village was just a normal village. So I'm talking to people around the village, and then I met some guy, some devil guy came down, and then the whole village basically. I'm not going to spoil it, but I did a few things wrong. I like, because there's a dice roll of the mechanism in the game where it chooses what's going to happen and what you say if it's a success or not. And I didn't succeed with the dice roll, and the whole village changed. All my companions died, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to come back to this game. So I will go back to the game. And I was playing it.
Sorry. Can I just confirm?
Yeah.
You was in a situation in the game.
Yeah.
And all your companions died.
Yeah.
That didn't mean the game was over, did it? It just meant they're gone now.
No, the game's not over. I can't access them.
How far into the game were you?
And I'm far. I'm talking far into the game. And when you've gone through certain things, you've done everything right, and then this one thing I did wrong just messed up the whole scenario.
You see, this is why that's one of the.
Carry on.
Yeah, you want to carry on.
How are you meant to carry on?
Oh no,
you companions.
I think there's a way of resurrecting your companions and stuff. Yeah, there is a way of resurrecting them, but you have to have a resurrecting. Yeah, there's certain things you can do, but it's like the way this person died, the way these people died, it was like, no, it wasn't the fact that I was angry. I was like, no, I can't play this anymore because I don't want this to end. This is what I'm trying to say. I was having so much fun. I'm saying, no, I'm parking this off. I'm shelving. This is one of the ones going on the top shelf. I'm looking at that. That's coming back down when I'm ready to play the rest of this.
This is, again, you're another person who's spoken like in this way about the game.
Yeah, everyone
it just reinforces why I haven't touched it yet.
Yeah,
really has, because I know I will go missing and
100%.
phone will die, not put it to charge,
Yeah.
disappear into Baldur's Gate.
And not only the story. The story is the voice acting, everything's just top notch, right? But not only that, it's the diversity in the classes and your build. You can do so many things. I went on it just before when I installed it, because I didn't want to play. I didn't want to even have the urge to get on there. So I just before I made a monk class, right? And I made it so it's like kind of like a like Iron Fist kind of like a kung fu class. And it actually worked. I didn't think it would work. I think, how can this? But it actually works. It's so the game is amazing, man. I can't speak more highly of the game. I swear. It just so many things that's come into my head, like moments, and I'm sure Sean's got the same sort of view on it. But yeah, that's definitely my game for 2023, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And obviously, since my game is the same as Carl's, I might as well jump in now.
Yeah, I knew it was the same as mine.
That's
what I was referring to you.
It is the same. Like I was actually
Diablo.
that game.
Yeah,
man. Like it's like I was actually taken back by Baldur's Gate, because I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Like I started hearing the murmurings and I was like, oh, I thought, let me go and look at a little bit. Went to look at a little bit of gameplay and I was like, oh, that reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. And then I was like, okay, let me go try the game out. And as soon as I go try it out, that is it. You're hooked. It's hook, line, and sinker. You're straight in and you cannot come out of it. I couldn't come out of it because one, you do you create your character like any other RPG, but character models actually look good. They don't look weird or funny. Like if you're gonna make a black character, it looks like a black character.
Everything is top. Yeah. Everything. You can't criticize that game. It's amazing.
Like this is not. It doesn't look like a white guy with black skin. No, it looks like a black character. Like
they got Miles Morales type models, yeah.
Miles Morales
looks good, you know. He's got a nice haircut, bro.
No. That's been noted. He definitely they definitely put some effort into his.
But you know what? Do you know what as well? Like there's one thing as well that happened to me. So my first playthrough, I chose a paladin. So I chose it, and there's certain ways you can go as a paladin. So I chose an oath paladin, right? But I'm not thinking. I'm just thinking, right? Like I'm looking at the spells. I think, yeah, they look good, man. I like this, but I didn't read it into the lore of the class. So I'm going around, and there was one point where I'm talking to a goblin, and then the goblin's saying, "Oh, yeah, what are you doing down here?" And I lied, and I said, "Yeah, I'm just down here, just walking through the village."
You're not allowed to lie as a paladin.
Bruv, listen to me.
You're not playing the Dungeons and Dragon rules set.
So Bradford, this is what happened. Yeah. So I go to sleep in the camp. Yeah. I woke up. There's a guy with red eyes with a big sword saying, "You've broken the oath. You must face
the oath breaker."
Oh,
wow.
No. It's not just that. It changed my whole class. I've got different spells, what the heck?
Because you lied, right?
Yeah, because I lied. I was deceiving them. I'm not allowed to lie.
So basically, remember, you're a devout paladin, a master of the light. You shouldn't lying shouldn't even come into your thing.
No.
The light had forsaken him.
And I got forsaken.
See that there, man. Boy.
And this is it. It's that type of depth that I just could not believe what I was seeing. I was like, this is insane. And if you think, and when a game does something right, is when if you think, if I do this, if I throw this in this box, I then push this near this guy, this should cause this to happen. It happens, when games match your logic, that's when you know that the game's fire. And that's what they've done there. It's just absolute quality. And then obviously you've got the cutscenes, and the cutscenes are quality. You're seeing that it's high production values. Nothing about this is cheap.
Yeah.
God, it's just done so well, and I just think, yeah, man. Like I was, because obviously I did my first playthrough, and I made decisions about where I'm gonna go, I do this, and then I said, all right, let me try a second playthrough and make different decisions. And I went to a completely different area that I did not see, completely different village, different people. I was like, this is insane, because it reminds you of obviously Witcher 2. When you make one decision, you go one pathway, and you miss like another half of the game.
But the only thing, Sean, I don't know if this happened to you, but the same cyberpunky stuff, they try to push the little, the funny thing. The funny thing, yeah. So like you're talking to a companion, yeah, and you're having a little one-to-one, and you're thinking, yeah, this guy's cool, man. And he's like, man should have leaned in, bruv. I was like, brother, nah, brother. You're cool. I'm not that way, innit? That's you actually got to tell them brothers.
They did make, what I would say is what they did with the male companions. For some reason, the males are more thirsty than any other thing. The male are very thirsty.
From the most quickest guy, it goes something like beef, like pat him on the back or kiss. I was like, what do you mean kiss, bro? Why is that an option, bro? Or romance?
But no, listen. Remember this, those options, there are people who are going to play those options.
100%. Yeah. Bro, you can make...
At least at the very... I'll tell you this.
Go on, bro.
Yeah, what were you saying,
go. No, sorry, Sean. Go. No, that's fine. Go.
Yeah, no. Because what I was going to say is just that, it's unlike what you've ever seen in any other game. It seems that they make all the male companions come onto you, all of them, and it's just like, what if it was one? It'll be like, okay, all of them, and it's just like that's really odd, and that's why it feels really odd, because it does feel a bit forced. In that regard,
it's like you can they're all like kind of bisexually, kind of like curious, so that kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of
and the reason why I say this is because the females aren't like that.
No, they're not.
You have to work for that. Yeah, you have to work.
They're not like that. They're not like that at all. Still, yeah. And you can't cheat on them either, because they see. You can't cheat on them, bro.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
Game is good. That's my.
It's got so much depth. My understanding, that's the only real sort of weird thing.
I don't even think that. I think it's quite funny still, but it's not. But it does sometimes it's it's pushed on you a little bit. Yeah, that's
that's the thing. It is a bit okay, you don't push this a bit much,
and it can happen really fast as well, because you can see.
But no build up.
Yeah, just fast, bro.
Isn't this the game that got super popular and viral because of the bear sex?
Yeah. Because you can do anything. That's why. The game allows you to do anything, and we mean anything. I don't think you've ever seen freedom like this in any game. You've never seen freedom like this.
It's nuts. It is really bad.
Even enemy characters you can come across, you can do stuff with them.
It's like you could if you go and talk to an enemy character, and that character's telling you, is asking you, what? Tell me where the base is. Tell me where this hidden base is, and you can either tell them where it is, and all the people there will die, or tell them it's there, and then set up an ambush, or tell them it's there, and when they're walking away, destroy the bridge they're walking on, and they die. That's what it's so many options. You could end it, or just carry it on, or it's so much stuff you can do, man. It's just really
unlimited options. It's wild. You don't see stuff like that.
Yeah, and your class affects certain situations. You might be able to talk to animals on one class, and in the other class you'll talk to the animal and it'll just be wolf. The other time it'll just the normal stuff that you get in an RPG. But it's so good, man, the way they've implemented it, and it's really good. So yeah,
they absolutely nailed it. Anything what you really want from an RPG, they've nailed it in every regard. It's the only thing I can wish is that they make a Star Wars RPG.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. I wish they could make that, because what they've done with Baldur's Gate is just groundbreaking. That's exactly what you want from an RPG. I'm not even a fan of turn-based combat.
That's what I was surprised when you were playing it, Sean. I was surprised. I was like, what, Sean? Okay.
But that's how good that game is.
It is.
I can enjoy it still over the fact that it's a turn-based combat system.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer the live action stuff like, you know, like the Dragon Age, them type of games. I prefer live action with pause. That's like a nice thing to do. But yeah, this one turn-based, but still you're able to enjoy the game. And yet it also just like it gets really crazy when things don't go how you planned. And you're like, that's not what I wanted to happen, man. It's like you have to work around them type of issues. And it's just like it's really good how they've done it. But yeah, like highly recommend anyone play that game. But yeah, that's also my game of the year. So I think it was worth just throwing that in.
So it was both of you chimed in together then. So that's Sean and Carl have a joint game of the year, which is again Baldur's Gate 3. I know for sure some of you listening have heard a lot about Baldur's Gate 3, and you can add another 2 people to that list. And that's before we hear from Terrence and myself. So moving on from Sean and Carl, we are now going to check what Terrence's game of the year is for 2023, or games as well, because it looked like them two didn't have any other games to add to their list. It looked like that was just it, said and done.
You know, I'd have to say I've probably got one ultimate game of the year, which I have to say is Spoken. I'm joking. That's not for Spoken.
What?
I knew.
We know you're trolling, man. You can't come with that.
I was waiting for the laugh after that.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna shout out some of the games that I did, because I didn't play everything this year. I shout out Spider-Man 2. I didn't finish it. Still playing it. I put it down just because I started playing other stuff. But I know if I finish it, hopefully that it keeps up the list. But shout out to Spider-Man and Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which I can give a shout out to, because that game was, I really enjoyed that game. Coming off the first one, which I didn't really gel with too tough, but seeing the improvements.
Same here.
Like Respawn are wizards. Like I don't even know how they do it sometimes. Like I know Sean, you played it too. Like some of the platforming doing that game, bad. Like the jumping around, it's definitely got that Titanfall like traversal. And another thing that I like is that they didn't nerf you. You know, most games like they give you some reason to like have no powers at the beginning. Like you know, like God of War or something, where you play it and then you're super powerful.
Yeah, you start over from
everything's drained out of you. Or you in Star Wars, they're like, nope, you still got all your abilities. We're gonna just put on top of them. Which I enjoy. So shout out to that. But what I'll say is my game of the year has to go to Super Mario Wonder. That game.
Ooh.
Yeah, that like I'm still playing it. Like I just always just pop in just to try and 1% a few levels here and there. Like, yeah, man, there's just something about 2D Mario games that do it for me. And for a while, Nintendo, for me anyway, Nintendo haven't really, I don't know, man, their 2D Mario games really been up to par. And I think I said it on the podcast, like when they released the Mario Maker 2, in my head I was like, oh, Nintendo, they're done with 2D because they've now released like do it yourself, and everyone was making brilliant games. So in my head I was like, how are Nintendo gonna actually come back and reinvent 2D side scroller? And they did. Like to play, I think what stands out with Mario Wonder, you're playing it, there's certain things that you do multiple times that you only do once, which is weird to think, because the way gaming is nowadays is if someone creates a system or gameplay mechanic or something, they want you to use it over and over and again, because I'm sure the devs are like, wow, we put effort into this platforming level or what. But Mario Wonder, they will switch up the level, you'll do something crazy that you've never done before, and you will never do it again. Never do it again. Instead of thinking, what? Wait, I'm confused. I've just experienced some of the best platforming and I'm never going to do it again. And then instead, you do something else, which is better than what you just did. And then it just continues. So yeah, for me, it has to be Mario Wonder, like what they've done in terms of Wonder, they're called Wonder Stars, or I'm not sure what they're called, but the Wonder Seeds, that's it. Sorry, Wonder. What they've done in terms of you collecting Wonder Seeds and it changing the gameplay, have to take my hats off to them. Like
that Wonder stuff that they do, that's when you transform, isn't it?
Yeah, no. You can transform into like obviously they've got the new transformations like the elephant and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Wonder Seeds is like you're playing a level. I should probably explain what it is. You're playing a level just as normal, 2D. Even that they've got new aspects to it. But then in each level, you can get a Wonder Seed which bounces around. If you hit that Wonder Seed, it completely changes the level for a short period of time. It might be for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but it just switches the gameplay. You might be doing something. You might be flying. You might be going super fast. You might be like, it's just mad. It just changes everything. Like, it's not a Mario game. It's still a 2D game, but they just flip the concept on its head. Yeah, and that happens in like near enough every other stage. But yeah, man, that's Nintendo and Super Mario Bros. Yeah, that caught me by surprise, man. When I picked it up, I was like,
oh, because I remember the way he was going on. I was like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, highly recommend it, man. Like I said, it is a normal. Some of the mechanics are a bit different in the sense that if you're a Mario, because I've played a lot of 2D Marios, like you know how to judge the movement, so you can run with Mario.
Yeah.
Stop, you might skid a bit or whatever. Those little aspects have changed as well. It's a bit more tight. So they made little twerks to it.
So little, okay.
How you play the old Super Marios doesn't necessarily work in terms of like, you run, jump, you can just time it. Time his jump.
Yeah.
You triple jump. Yeah, some of that has been tweaked a bit, but yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
That's good.
Definitely my game of the year. Definitely.
That's good. Okay, so moving on from Terrence, that was an interesting choice there for Game of the Year. Me myself, I did not purchase Mario Wonder. I hadn't purchased Baldur's Gate 3. I had bought games, but a lot of them weren't from 2023. But the game that I did, out of the few, that is my Game of the Year, would be Hogwarts Legacy, which was February 2023, I believe. This game, it had its controversy.
You mean that wizard game? Sorry.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
That wizard game.
The one for whatever reason wasn't at the Game of the Year awards. That game. It caught me by surprise. I had heard of the game and was not even remotely interested until I'd seen some gameplay leading up to it and some developer videos, I believe. And I am not the biggest Harry Potter fan or Hogwarts in general, but I respect it. It was very hard to avoid. The daughter watched it. Other people watched it. I've seen the films. I think it was maybe from the Half-Blood Prince where I really started to give it respect, and then I followed it from there. Have I read the books? No. I've been to. I think they've got. I can't remember where it is. Some Harry Potter experience. But anyway. This game, open world game, very well designed, full of a lot of character. You create your own character, and again, this is another good creative system. So as well as me creating a character, kind of based on myself, in black, bald head, whatever. Actually, anyway, black, low haircut. I think my daughter and my niece both made characters, and I think sometimes it can be overlooked how important a character creation system can be, and how great some of them have got. Because some are so good, but I don't think are really given. I think they're sometimes just taken for granted because some people just weren't about before, where you just had the most blandest choices, like you were saying, Sean. They just paint some skin on the same damn face. This one here is immense, and sometimes if you create a character and you're in the game, your character always looks like it's a pixelated a little bit less than everybody else. In this game, you look like you're one of the main cast. It feels like, this looks like it was designed the main cast. So that's very good. The use of the magic is great as well. I mean, the spell books, the growing certain ingredients to make your spells, and then when you finally learn to use a broom, because it takes a little while, and then when it does happen, it's very grand. And then you flying around anywhere, and you'll go there, you'll pick up mini quests, you'll meet characters, you'll meet references to the future, because I believe it is set before Harry Potter time, so it's gone way back to the beginnings. Well, I wouldn't say the beginnings, but at some point before all kind of other stuff happened. But I had so much fun playing that game. I have not completed it for that matter, but I got far enough into it to give a good account of it. And for me, it caught me by surprise. It held me. Still think about it. Still wonder to myself, damn, you know what? It's going to be interesting what they do the next time around, because it was great. So for me, that was my game of the year, Hogwarts Legacy, and I look forward to more from them. Do I have any honorable? No, I have no honorable mentions to add to that. I don't think anyone else did. I don't think so. Like, well, no. Sorry.
I do. I do.
Well, listen. I'll say this. Sorry, I'll say this. I do.
For Zelda. For Zelda.
Right. Yeah, you know what I mean. So imagine. So listen. Yeah. So check this. Yeah. So I'll say this. I don't know what happened this year. Just gone. Well, actually, tell a lie. Last year I did complete Elden Ring, but that was a 2022 game. So what it was, I was completing certain games, but they weren't necessarily games that came out in 2023.
Yeah, that's like me.
Yeah, so on, because I think, yeah, I've really got into the mode now of I'm buying you if I've completed your previous work, and I'm buying you if I can't. I'm really not doing that, and not buying if I'm not going to play you. So I know within myself, if I really had to say, you know what, I have another game that would have threatened that for me personally, and that was Pikmin 4. I did download the demo. I played that demo like crazy. I didn't buy the game simply because there was a re-release of Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Switch, and I went so heavy into it because it was the first time they'd been on the Switch, and I remember having them on GameCube, and I didn't play them since then. And Pikmin 4, from my experience, this just, you know, but again, I think as we all know, this year was definitely a crazy year for games just feeling like they all belong to be Game of the Year. Yeah, so my honorable mention is Pikmin 4. I think for anything else that came out this year, I didn't really get to. I can't say I got my hands on them enough to say, you know, they got a say. But on the whiff of it, Liza P and Armored Core were games I wish I had bought and played, but I didn't. Resident Evil 4 remake, I can see that's phenomenal. Didn't get to play that. So you know the list is strong. And there's games I did buy this year. Diablo 4, I wish I didn't. Mortal Kombat 1, I bought those two. These were games I bought with intention to play. I did play them.
Didn't you get Alan Wake?
No, I did not.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. So long.
Yes, I did. Sorry, no, I didn't buy Alan Wake 2, but I did. You're gonna laugh at this. I did buy in the sale Alan Wake Remaster, even though I played the game originally and completed it back in 2011.
I completed that last month.
But the remaster.
Which one? The remaster.
I played.
Was you pleased with it?
Yeah, you can tell it's an old game. But the story's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, like with you, I did play quite a few games, but I don't think I played any games. I didn't complete that many games.
Listen, for real, that was definitely my 2023 was a bit crazy like that. But like I said, if you start the year with something like Elden Ring, which was insane, when I completed that, it just felt like, oh my gosh, and then it just went from there. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. And it was quite an overwhelming year in terms of how many games were coming out. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just kick back and wait. They're all going to get cheaper anyway. So for me, that's my honorable mention.
Zelda. Yeah,
oh,
so I actually put hours into Zelda, and I was just like, Tears of the Kingdom. If Baldur's Gate didn't come out, Tears of the Kingdom would have swept that year up. It would, because the systems they added to that, again, you know, they already did it in Breath of the Wild, but anything you can think of logically, you can do. And when they build systems like that, like if I'm like, all right, if I put this together and then do this, I can make me a hoverboard. Yes, it will be a hoverboard, and it will act like a hoverboard. It's anything you can creatively do in your mind by putting the materials you have in front of you, it can be done. And that's what's insane about it. And you see some video clips of people making making mechs, like they're just going crazy with the system. Because what they've done is they just give you tools and they've said, look, do what you want to do with these tools. We're not going to limit you. We're not going to stop you from doing anything. Do whatever you want with these tools in front of you. Put them together however you want, almost like Lego, but no predefined thing. Because, obviously you can get Lego bricks where you just design whatever you want. And that's what they've given you with the tools in Tears of the Kingdom. And it is absolutely amazing how it works, and that it works flawlessly as well. It's insane, like absolutely insane. So yeah, I've not finished it yet. I think I'm halfway through the game based on the objectives I've had to do. But yeah, that game was just it was, and I had to stop myself because I felt I was going to complete it too quickly. And just like what Carl was saying, you put it on the shelf, you're like, I don't want to complete it yet.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I was like, I don't want to complete it yet because there isn't going to be another Zelda for probably about 6-7 years. It'll be a long time before we get another Zelda game. So I was like, I'm not going to rush it yet. Maybe like I'll play it when they bring more content so that I can do it all together. Because it's going to be a long time before another Zelda game comes. Like it'll be a long time. So it's just like, I don't want to rush this one. Because I felt horrible when I finished Breath of the Wild and other people were getting to like still play it because they hadn't completed it yet, and I was just like, man, I just went through that game, I completed it, it's done. Like it actually feels bad when you finish it so quickly. Like it's just like So I've paused it, but that to me is a big honorable mention. Like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom absolutely came hard, and like they really did like push the boundaries of what Breath of the Wild set up.
Right.
So yeah, I'd highly recommend.
It's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Anyone else? Honorable mentions for 2023, gaming wise. Wow. Nobody.
Nah.
No.
Terrence Cole. Wow.
No.
But I do mirror. Yeah, I mirror. He said he gave you
free.
Gave free. Yeah.
Spider-Man, Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. Sorry, Terrence. You did. Apologies.
Yeah. And I also mirrored Jedi Survivor. I think that was also because Fallen Order didn't like sit with me, but Jedi Survivor, like they sort of addressed all the issues I had with Fallen Order. And I had a lot of fun with that, and I enjoyed that. I played that through and completed it. So yeah, Jedi Survivor. Yeah, Respawn continue to show that they are a top tier developer. So yeah, like I look forward to what comes next because I believe they're saying it's a trilogy, so we are going to get a third one. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with me, 2023 is kind of disappointing. To be honest with you. For me.
Really?
Yeah, man. Because Diablo 4 was my most anticipated. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what happened with that?
That's true.
Then Starfield. You know what happened with that?
That's true.
And the only game that's hold it up for me is Baldur's Gate. So that's it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
That's true. That is true.
Resident Evil?
No, because the thing is, Resident Evil. You see, I haven't played it yet, but I've played Resident Evil, so I can't really even. Yeah. I wouldn't even. So I haven't played Jedi Survivor. I haven't played Spider-Man 2. So yeah, it's my catalog's kind of small for 2023.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I'm playing previous year's games, so yeah, I haven't really got a big catalog.
But shout out to 2023 because think about it, we just didn't even mention Final Fantasy 16 launch 2023.
Yeah, see,
so we had Zelda and Final Fantasy. And we had Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Like
that's the point.
We're getting
we had Street Fighter, Kombat.
That 2023 was actually a crazy year because you're getting like franchises that you don't see typically in an average year, and they all are in 1 year. That's insane.
Yeah, but none of them, for me personally, none of them drew me in. Do you know what I'm saying? None of them drew me in. Like I'm saying, I really need to play this Street Fighter. I really need to play this Mortal Kombat. No,
I actually look forward to that Final Fantasy 16. I'm waiting for it to come to PC.
Even Final that went over my head as well. Like
I heard it's really good though.
Yeah. I can imagine. But yeah,
it looks really good, man. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Wait, Terrence, you didn't play it? Are you not a Final Fantasy fan?
Yeah, it's on my list. Like I said, I've got a big backlog, man. I've got that to play. Resident Evil 2. I've even got Dead Space to play now.
Oh yeah, Dead Space as well. Yeah, that came out.
What Dead Space this year?
Yes.
I mean, sorry, was it 2023?
2023.
Yeah,
I thought it was the year before.
Yeah, that's
okay.
It came out around the same time as Forspoken.
Hogwarts, I think. Was it like it was early in the year,
Yeah.
wasn't it? January or something. Yeah,
And
that's okay.
It's interesting how like they everyone snubbed Hogwarts. I find hilarious because Hogwarts was also I saw the data that it was the top game last year.
No, listen. The numbers, Terrence, the numbers are insane. I think it was 20. Was it 20 something million was sold?
But people forget how powerful
insane.
that IP is. Harry Potter is huge. Like, I don't know why people underestimate it. Like, that's a huge IP.
Yeah.
They tried to.
Harry Potter is massive.
I think the woke people in gaming thought.
Well, no, it's the LGBT.
Yeah, well, remember what happened was no. Remember the actual story. The actual story
LGBT side was down.
There was the big thing of trying to cancel the game. They tried to block the game into doing that, and in doing that, what happened? Mm-hmm.
So go on. Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember, some outlets were outright not reviewing the game or talking about the game.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. They tried to blackball it.
Yeah, they tried to. Yeah.
And what they did was do the complete reverse and made it possibly financially the most successful game of the year, or maybe by numbers the most successful game of the year. So those numbers are wild. Man. To sell that man in 1 year is wild.
Yeah. I keep seeing comments where people were just like, yeah, because of all this, I'm buying 2 copies. I'm buying 3 copies.
Wouldn't surprise me. Because remember, there's some people who are really turned off by, like, I don't like, cancel culture in itself was an issue before, but even now, people just think, they can just cancel someone for just, speaking their truth. That is not how it works.
The thing is, it weren't just like, because they're obviously trying to cancel because J.K. Rowling is the author of Harry Potter, and they're saying they're saying she's transphobic. This, but if you look at her comments, she literally has not said any hate speech. No, she just said the truth. She actually said the biological truth. That's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't. That's the thing. You can't say that. It's the truth. You can't say that these days, bro. You're hurting people's feelings.
Well, listen, no. You can say that, but there will be consequences.
Obviously you can say it, but
that's what it is. It's just like
for yourself, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Is it a choice if the other choice is your life is ruined or say this?
Exactly. It's another case of
there is no
choice. There is no choice. You say that, then although there are some people who you can't cancel, J.K. Rowling's one of them. Contract.
You can't cancel her
because her product is good. She made a good product.
That's another thing as well.
Take away someone's talent.
She is actually a national treasure. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ones where I'm not obviously on the own patriotic thing, but if you were to say there was a national treasure, like someone that
she is hands down. Well, you know how much reach she's had with them books? Jeez, man.
Yeah, man. Mad.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a big Harry Potter fan, That's why I probably but I can appreciate that. I'm not even a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate the fact that she's a national treasure. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Well, I mean, that's undeniable. So who were we just with? Was we just with you, Sean?
That was you, man. You were the last to go.
Okay, so that's no. You were just doing your honorable mentions.
You said honorable mentions. You said
honorable mentions, man.
Yeah, it was you, Sean. It was you.
Yeah.
So fair dude. So that was your honorable mention, yeah. And Terrence. Your honorable mention is already done.
He gave his 3 already.
He did his. So I think that does wrap it up for the games then. I think before we move to our anticipated games for 2024, I don't expect this to take long, but I'd like to hear of your 2023 film or show that you feel is worthy of others watching. And I will start with Carl.
Ooh, start with me, man. Jeez.
I thought I'd put you on the spot,
Wow.
Yep, straight.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling he wasn't feeling 2023 by the sounds of it. So I just feel to myself, he's going to be like, listen, man, I didn't watch nothing. I've got nothing to tell you. Forget about it.
I think there's a game I spoke about a while ago, a long time ago, actually.
Film?
Remembers
game? That's the game,
We're talking about films, Carl.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I thought it was most anticipated games for 2024.
No.
Yeah. 2023.
Oh, we're doing the films. We're doing films for this year.
No, it's 2023.
2023.
Okay, sorry.
So the film that you saw in 2023, or the show that you saw, that was, for you were like, yeah.
Okay, the film I saw, I haven't watched many films in this year, and that I can remember that were really good. But and the last one was Avatar. That was one of the best.
That was 2022.
That was 2022, man.
That's 2022.
Yeah, that's 2022.
You see what I'm saying?
I told you. I knew. I knew that you're gonna just have nothing.
Cool. Sorry. But I watched that in 2023. So that's anyway.
Oh,
okay. No, not like that. Okay. So one of the I haven't really got one because the thing is, most of the things I'm watching is before 2023, right? But one series that I am very excited for, and the fact I'm excited for this because I'm watching the anime, is the One Piece live action.
Okay. Yeah. I heard good things.
So I watched I watched that, and it is really impressive for me because I've been watching One Piece, the anime, and I'm really far into it, and it's really very, very accurate. And it really surprised me because most live action, as we know, we've gone over before, they're not really the best adaptations. Like Death Note and
shout out Death Note, innit?
Yeah, shout out Death Note. So yeah, but this one I am really hyped for it. It got me really invested into this live action now. So that would be one of my best films my best series. I haven't got a film, so series for 2023. My mind was short and sweet, so I haven't got anything else, but I would say that.
Nice. Okay. So moving from yourself, Sean, a film for 2023 or show for 2023, if you saw anything worthy.
So for me, it would be more of an anime. So I think on the anime front, which is a TV show essentially, but animated, Hell's Paradise, I think, is my anime for the year. Like, absolutely shocked me. Like, it came out of nowhere for me. I just saw people talking about it, and then I went and watched it, and it was right from the start. It was just fire, and I was like, wow, like these guys aren't playing around. So Hell's Paradise, I shout from the rooftops. That's an anime to watch and keep an eye on. It was just their first season, and it just came out with a bang. Almost like how Attack on Titan did with its first season. It was just out of nowhere, sort of not what you expect, and it was just, and when it's just gritty and just like, anyone can get it. Like, it's that Game of Thrones. Like, it's not, these characters always, everyone's just happy. Like, no, anyone can be gone in the next episode. So just watch that. So it's really good. Like, really, really good. So yeah, Hell's Paradise for me is my show of the year. Didn't catch much movies, to be fair. I'm saving quite a lot to watch at some point, but yeah, didn't catch any.
Okay. Terence, for yourself?
For movies, last year I'd have to say top is definitely John Wick 4. I raved about that.
Okay, yeah.
That's one I got to watch as well. Yeah.
Like I said, there's a couple scenes in there that I was just like, ooh. Scenes in there, you're like, wow, okay, they're doing. And then also shout out to Mission Impossible.
Yes, that was quite raving.
So it was a new Mission Impossible out there.
Yeah. It came out. I think it was sandwiched between Oppenheimer and Barbie, or maybe just after. I can't remember.
Yeah,
it was around that time. Which
it came out in July. Really, really good film. Like, I have to give it credit. One of those films where the franchise has been around for us.
Wait, this is 93 or 94. Was the first Mission Impossible.
This one was good.
96, I think, actually.
Yeah, I have to give it some ratings. So definitely recommend Mission Impossible, John Wick. As you can tell, I like my action films. And then
what? No Marvel love from the Marvel fan? No
Expendables. What about Expendables though? Expendables meant to be the one. the old granddad running around. So I swear that's supposed to be
What's
Expendables? That was.
They literally had a film called The Marvels though. What about the Marvels?
Yeah, the Marvels.
What's Expendables? I'm confused.
The Expendables. It's got all the
action
niggas and action heroes. Van
That's not
Damme.
Marvels. That's not.
No, that's Expendables.
No,
that's the film I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know.
But yeah, it was.
Terrence is dismissing that. He's like,
he ain't on that at all.
I know what you're talking about. That Expendables thing, isn't it? With
Jason Statham, all those action guys.
I don't watch films with them people. But yeah, superhero films. Oh, it's a bad year for superhero films. I think every single superhero film bombed apart from I think Guardians of the Galaxy. The only one that.
Yeah, it's not a good look, is it?
I still need to watch that one as well.
I need to see all the.
That was good. That was good. I like that. Really like that.
Because even I know we're on superhero films, but even Aquaman, which was $1 billion franchise, that film bombed hard as well. Just like
Aquaman.
Aquaman 2 came out last month.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know it was out yet. Jeez.
Brother,
just as hard as the Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like you. I've so many films come out. I even. Yes.
Yeah. Because Marvel and Aquaman, both their original films did $1 billion. So for them to do the sequels and the sequels not even do.
Tells you a lot.
Of that.
Tells you a lot.
But yeah, special shout out to Cocaine Bear, man. Like, it's not a film that's like, oh my god, it's just the best film ever. But I enjoyed Cocaine Bear, man. I don't know if you guys have heard it.
I saw it. I thought
I love it.
I thought it was funny. It was funny. I did enjoy it.
It's one of them films where
it's not for everyone.
It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that Werewolf Within, like just that comedy type thing, not taking itself seriously.
No, of course not. Of course not. And it was kind of refreshing, to be honest, just based on that.
Yeah, it is, man.
And then for shows, obviously, I'm gonna say The Last of Us. Love that show. It's good for it. It stayed true to the game, added some extra content or context. But then I have to do special shout out to a Netflix show called Beef. Oh, that show was awesome.
Did you say Beast?
What?
Beef.
Oh, you know what? Listen to me. Now, hold on a minute. Did you say beef, as in BEEF?
Yeah, that show's fantastic.
Okay, let me say this. Somebody who had listened to the show actually requested that we talk about that show. I totally told. That's bad of me. So listen.
I can talk about that show.
Yeah, listen. The person who asked, and this was months ago, they said, "Hey, if you guys, it'd be interesting to hear what you guys have to say," because they had listened to the episode where we spoke about. I think it was Black Panther and Marvels and stuff like that. Yeah. And they're of Asian heritage actually. So I don't know if that's got any correlation to do with beef, but for whatever reason they said to me,
beef is predominantly about stars to Asian.
Okay. So basically, this person
cows are sacred, isn't it? In Indian cultures, cows are sacred, aren't they?
So it's not Indian. When I say Asian,
no, Asian like Oriental.
Oh, Oriental Asian. Because I'm about to say, when you say beef,
yeah, I know.
So anyway, so this person was requesting that, and then for whatever reason, I don't know why I didn't forward that, but yeah. So that's good to know. So you're making that show of the year. We'll have to get on that.
Yeah, definitely. Beef and Gen 5, but also B.
Oh, Gen V. I said Gen 5.
Yeah,
and I said Gen 5 because of the 5.
Yeah, for the
yeah.
What I'll say about Beef, just quickly, Beef is one of those shows that is so good. Like I said, it's basically about two people basically piss each other off, and then the whole show is them like getting one up against each other, like ruining each other's lives.
Wow.
The way it's done, it's awesome. Like I binged it in a day. Like,
that was literally beef. Like they're using
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why it's called beef.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why it's called beef. Yeah, that's why it's called beef.
I never thought that, boy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And literally the things they do to each other. Oof. Let's just say, piss all each other's
Okay. I gotta put that on my to watch list.
Yeah, and then like I said, Beef and Gen V. Shout outs to Gen V. And one more Severance. Apple, but that didn't come out.
Yeah. That ended, I think, just the year before, right?
Yeah, but I watched it last year. But
Okay.
yeah, but in terms of shows that came out, I'd have to say, yeah, Gen V and
Yeah, I'd say Gen V, like the obviously the makers of the boys continues to show that they are high level. Yeah, because I wasn't really interested in the spin-off characters, but the way they've roped it into the main story of the boys is really good. Yeah, so Gen V, yeah, that was actually really good.
Okay, that's good. So Terrence, was that all? Was there anything else, or that's it?
yeah,
Films and
that's
shows.
all. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that leaves me with last for 2023 films and shows. So what I will say is this: I did watch a lot of films last year. I didn't get to see the two that I was most anticipating for last year, which was Godzilla -1 and the Boy and the Heron. I didn't manage to see them, so I hope to see them very soon. But based on what I did see, my personal, I think, top film for me was an Argentinian film called When Evil Lurks. This came out exclusively. Now, understand, I saw this maybe November, so it came out around Halloween. I saw it in November. I'd heard about it in the summer. Before that, it probably would have gone to something like maybe Mario, Turtles. I was really impressed with those two films as well. Most of the others were just like, okay, Guardians of the Galaxy was good. Dungeons and Dragons was great. But this one here, this film, I watch a lot of horror films, and recently I've been trying to get my head around what is it? What is this horror film? Why do I always like, people asking me, oh, yeah, I watch horror films, I find them relaxing, they just take me in a place. And I started to realize that certain things you watch do release certain chemicals. And I think, from what I've gathered, one of the chemicals that seems to happen to me is serotonin, which is sort of like a sort of a happy, I think it's either a happy reaction or a relaxing reaction, or the feeling you get from, like if you're on a ride that sort of thrills you. So you go, I don't know, any of those thought parks and stuff like that. It's those sort of things. But back to the film. As I said, it's Argentinian, and it's the first film in a long time where I'm watching the film. Something looks like it's going to happen, and my mind saying there's no way they're going to do that. There is no way that they're going to do that. And by the time I finished that thought, I won't forget this. I had to press pause on the film. I think it was 33 minutes. And I was watching someone else, and I was like, okay, should we continue, or should we just, maybe say this is enough now? And just based on that scene alone, I don't think anyone would be like, wow, they went somewhere with that. So the film itself is about two Argentinian farmers who come across there's some kind of an outbreak, and they discover somebody that's been maimed or whatever, and they're running around in circles talking about, we need to get this body out of the town, things are going wrong, whatnot. So they go into a cabin, and there's a woman there refusing to let them in because she's got a husband in there, but he's become morbidly obese. And he's basically, they see it as he's an infection to the town, a bad omen, a problem, and he's just suffering. And so they try to transport him out of the town, but while they're transporting him, things go kind of wrong. And every time they pass somewhere, something catastrophic kind of happens. So I'll say one scene, I'll set a tone for you like this. There's another farmer with his wife, and this is all in the trailer. And he grabs a shotgun, and he walks up to all these sheep, and he shoots the gun in the air, and every sheep runs off apart from one, and it walks up to him, looks him dead in the eye, and you're seeing this, and you're like, well, what the hell did the animal run off? And he's looking at it, it's almost like he's crying, and he takes the gun, and the sheep it's a goat actually, the goat butts his head towards the gun, and you're like, what is going on here? And it just goes just crazy and violent from that point onwards. And I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning a film called The Sadness, I think the year before. Some of you might.
Yeah.
Right. So imagine this has gone somewhere else. And I recently was looking up how well it done. It holds a Rotten Tomato of 96. which is quite hard to do these days, and an audience rating of I think about 80, 81 or something like that. So I mean, if you even remotely enjoy horrors, or are you, or if you are, it's called Where Evil Lurks. So I watched it. It's a Shudder exclusive. Sorry, When Evil Lurks. It's an Argentine film. Even if you watch it up to the 30, I think it's 33 minutes or 35, just for that scene alone, it's enough.
Is it subtitled as well?
Yeah, subtitled as well. It's enough to be like, listen, I was just like, man, jeez. And then from that point, it's one of those things you'll never forget it. You just will never forget it. You'll be questioning. You want to know what else did. Did you find it? Have you looked it up?
No, everything you said is like that. This right up my street. Now.
Yeah. Literally. I guarantee you. So that for me, with all the cinema films I watched, and I watched all of them. Oppenheimer. I didn't go to cinema for one of the others, but I watched that. And the rest, it was mediocre. Obviously, Mario and Turtles stood out as being beyond what I thought they would be. But for me, hands down, Where Evil Lurks. And for shows, I saw a few shows this year, but I think the one that had me talking the most would have to be Black Mirror. I was happy with that. Terrence, your show came out a little while afterwards. You know that show called Top Boy? That came out, but I
haven't watched that. No spoilers. I ain't watched it.
No spoilers.
When you talk about Top Boy,
I ain't watched it, man.
Yeah, listen, Top Boy came out and
wait. Carl, have you watched it?
Yeah, man.
Oh no, I ain't watched it.
Exactly. And I need to see it. So that kind of tells you everything. But listen,
need to get ready for the yo fam, get me, blood.
Oh man, listen.
But no, this one is very this one.
Listen. It's
not sounding good, man.
Yeah, it's not good. That's why, Sean, you haven't heard about it.
Yeah,
that's why. Like I said to you, when you don't really hear something, and it was ringing bells before, I understand something's gone wrong.
Listen, you man were coming at me on this podcast when I was telling you.
I remember. I know.
Top Boy is not the one.
No, the previous one. I think the previous one.
Listen.
Previous season.
Summer House. Listen, Summer House was great.
Excellent.
This new one started good, but season 2 started to get a bit dodgy, and then this one here, there was no denying. And Sean, when you watch it, then follow up on what happened behind the scenes as to why it is the way that it ended up. And it's very, very intriguing and very interesting when you lose control.
But I didn't like where it went last season. I was like, what?
Exactly.
Who made these decisions then? I was like, what?
Yeah, the second season was a bit.
I was like, what is going on here? Total out of character stuff. I'll say this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll say this.
Go on.
I'll say this.
I thought it fit with everything, right? Sorry. I'll say no.
No, go on, Terrence. Go on.
In the sense that in the second season they shifted what's her face as one of the main characters, isn't it? Because she's obviously
what, the girl?
Jack.
Jack. That's it. Yeah.
Is that her name?
No, listen, hold on. You know what? I'm actually getting upset just now thinking about this. Hold on. Yeah, listen, Sean. When you see season 3 and you see every character, and you're gonna shake your head at everything they've done with every character, you're just gonna be like, what? What is this?
Yeah, no, I was already getting annoyed with stuff they were doing in the last season.
No, this one's out of this world, man. I don't know what they're thinking. Especially the last episode, man. That's just
mate.
It's a mess.
It was diabolical, but like I said to you, listen, if you don't manage to find anything on it, what I like is a lot of the actors have had interviews since, and they really do expose like some of the
they did.
What can happen when people come in who make the decisions and they just don't even know about what the character did before. They don't care. It's just they inject like, this is what I want to happen, and so do it. You're contracted to do it. Even though you're like, hold on. And so the thing is, I give the actors this. They tried their best. When you look at it properly, they tried their best within what they had to try and act it out another way, but the script was the script. And it's a shame, but it was good to hear them just say, I'm telling exactly how it was. And I was like,
there's a new film, there's a new one coming out.
Yeah, it just came out today, right?
Kitchen.
Yeah. You know what? I was tempted to try and watch it before this, but I said, nah, I'll save it.
Yeah.
I'll save it. So yeah, so that was my film and my show for 2023. And that takes us straight into our anticipations for 2024, and we are gonna go with game or games. I know what games that I know of at the moment that I am anticipating and looking forward to. But I think I'm gonna go and reverse it. Terence, I hope you have something. You may not. You may. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But let us know if
He's got to, you know. He's got to.
No, but I don't think Sony's saying anything this year. Sony's not saying nothing
That's
this year.
Sony, you know. He's trying to limit.
Sony's not saying that this year. They ain't got nothing to say.
Sony's not saying
trying to limit, man. Saying man's not a diverse gamer, yeah.
No, man, he's just there with the Sony.
The only thing that's on my radar is I would say Tekken 8.
Okay, yeah.
Tekken 8. That Rise of Ronin, which is a Sony exclusive.
Is that confirmed to definitely be this year?
Sony game?
Yeah, it's March.
Yeah.
Oh wow, my man knows the date and everything.
Yeah. And then lastly, I'd have to say that Star Wars Outlaws game.
What about
Really?
That Ubisoft game? We just talked about Ubisoft game.
I thought
Ubisoft game.
Terence. I
It's
thought
my anticipated. You're gone.
Yeah, I thought that Black Myth, man. What do you call it? The Wukong game.
Oh, Wukong.
Oh yeah, is that?
Yeah, that's August. That's August. Yeah.
No, and what about Dragon's Dogma 2? I thought Terence
yeah, but that's mine.
Hey, but listen. Hey, whoa. If Terence is saying that's what he's on.
Yeah, that's it.
Let him shine. Let him shine with the Sony game.
Yeah, but is it a multiple of them on one or two? Or what we doing? We doing loads.
Oh, isn't it?
Your games.
I
Your
think
games that
you
you're
got your
looking
top one.
Yeah, but last time
you
it was your most anticipated game.
Yeah.
One game.
Your most anticipated. But like
so
let's
just do one in it because that.
No, but remember, I said Sony ain't saying much this year. So what do you expect? What do you expect him to say?
But you said it off. Sony ain't saying much. That's why
they didn't say much.
Well, we've got a game. We've got Rise of Ronin.
Exactly. Rise of Ronin is the most anticipated.
Okay.
Is that right, Terence? Is that right? Oh no. Tekken 8. Tekken with Eddie Gordo, yeah. Controversy.
I don't think he's even in that, but Tekken.
No, that's right. There was some guy started going crazy because he said that the creators are racist because they made Eddie Gordo with DLC character. Oh man, it was funny. Yeah, he's a DLC character.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, so when I look at the release calendar for this year, there's nothing that excites me. For me, it's just my backlog from games from last year, but we'll see what gets announced. I can't look forward to Final Fantasy because I said I even played Final Fantasy Remake. I didn't know Black Myth was definitely Black Myth on there, but yeah, Tekken 8 for me.
Sounds fair.
Like I said, we want to check out that Rise of Ronin game. Yeah, the Star Wars game, man. I was looking at it again the other day. I was thinking, this one. Let me keep an eye on this one.
Yeah.
Basically, the female Han Solo, yeah.
It goes man like Sean.
No.
Let Terence shine. Let Terence shine.
Yeah, let
him shine. Let him shine.
Exactly. But then other than that, man, yeah, like I said, there's nothing that exciting. I saw that Xbox showcase. Looking forward to Indiana Jones. But
what about Switch 2? Not Switch 2 now.
That's not confirmed, isn't it?
Terence or Sean trolling. I'm just trolling.
It's got to be the year. This has got to be the year for it, right?
Who knows, man? I know Nintendo moved to their own drum beat, so I'm not expecting.
Nintendo don't have anything announced apart from
not yet. So it's either going to be nothing or a complete explosion from them. So we'll see. If we don't, and put it this way, if we don't hear anything significant by March, ain't looking good. Ain't looking good at all. Okay, so yes, they do, and they have Kong versus Mario. I think isn't that a game?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, is it? Some kind of Donkey Kong game.
But yeah, I think just feeling the effects of COVID and all that development, I don't really see
COVID. Man,
No,
that's almost half a decade ago now.
No, you mean
It's 2024.
But it takes like 3-4 years to develop a game. So I feel like
Nah.
all the games came out last year. We got so many games last year that could have.
Actually, no, you got a point there.
Spat out, last year.
Yeah, you got a point.
But I feel like a lot of the games that should have come out all came out last year because of the way COVID went. Everything came out.
Mm.
Be interesting to see this year.
Yeah, man. Definitely hear that. Okay, so okay, that's interesting. Moving on to Carlio.
I thought you was going in reverse, man.
That is reverse. Okay, all right. Sorry.
No, but you, if it's reverse,
Oh yeah, you going in reverse, bruv. What you talking?
All right, guys, listen, calm down. What's going on with fellas? Okay, well, you asked and
keep it honest.
Yeah. You asked and you shall receive. So allow me to get my list ready for you. So we have Dragon Dogma 2. I'm looking forward to that. Although I do have my policy of not playing the sequel unless I finish the one before. But my big one.
Creator said that you don't need to play the.
No, I know. I know that, but I
has amnesia.
Oh wow, is that what you said? They got amnesia. That's creative. But for me, I think top of my list so far, and I've always really liked the idea that there's something I don't even know that's going to come, that's going to get me. But it would be Space Marine 40K 2. That's top of the list for me. I think there was something else I was like, yeah, you know what? I want to see more about that. It wasn't Prince of Persia, and you may laugh, but that's having the most crazy reviews ever. I don't know what's happened there, but people are going crazy for that Prince of Persia game.
Yeah, very good reviews.
What's the other? Yeah, extremely.
It came out.
Shockingly good. Yeah, I think it. Because remember when it looks different to what I remember them showing. I know that much. Was there some? I'm pretty sure. Little Nightmares 3 that got my attention as well. And
did you ever finish the first two?
The first one, yes. The second one, no. But I do really like them. I know there's a Wolf Among Us 2 as well this year. I got to a certain part in that game. That's got my interest. But I would stick with Warhammer Space Marine 2. That I believe is in August, and that as it stands right now is what I'm looking forward to the most as a full-blown game, not an expansion or anything, just a game. And I think, yeah, that's it for anticipated game for me. I guess in reverse will take us to Carl or Sean now.
Well, it was me done. I think, yeah, I don't mind going anyway. So one of my most anticipated games is Dragon's Dogma 2. I played the first one, thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really good single player game. Really good game. I love that game. And Stalker 2, which is coming out.
Yeah. That's under Microsoft, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Hold on. Is it under? Hold on.
I think it's a timed exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah. So looking forward to that as well. And another one I was looking forward to was actually a game that I haven't previously played, which is Helldivers 2. I don't know if you've seen it. It looks like a really good co-op. I'm looking forward to a co-op game.
I have heard of it.
Game. What's that? Sorry.
Sony game.
You could be right, you know.
Yeah.
But is it making its way to PC or you got to wait?
I think it's
on both.
Yeah, it's on PC.
Okay.
It's on PC anyway. So Helldivers, the first one's on PC, so I think it will be.
That's the one that looked like Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. That's the one. Yes, that one. And yeah, and hopefully Destiny DLC, the final shape.
Yeah. I knew Destiny had something else this year.
Yeah, Destiny.
So is that the final DLC for Destiny?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the final one, the last of.
You think it will be?
Nah.
I don't think so.
They're
I don't buy that.
Yeah.
They're still gonna have to feel.
Is Destiny like the most successful game then? Like successful live service game, apart from Fortnite?
No.
Yeah, we were chatting about that earlier, I think.
I don't know.
Because that's been, I feel like
because there's
there's
Genshin Impact, which is massive.
Yeah.
So Fortnite, Genshin Impact, they are massive live service games, like huge.
And the Warframe stuff, guys, as well, isn't it?
Warframe. Yeah, there's the Soul Frame's coming out. The new Warframe game.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's coming out this year. I don't.
Oh no, 2025. I think it's 2025. Yeah.
It's not coming this year.
Yeah, shit. Sorry. Yeah, 2025. But that looks really good. It actually looks good.
Yeah, that's got a very good fan base, you know.
Yeah. They do, man. They got their own community, so they're good. And I think there was another one. I swear Vampire Masquerade was supposed to be coming.
Yeah, it is this year, but I don't know. It is, but I'm not.
By completely different developers.
Yeah, I'm not too.
Yeah, it's a questionable one. This one.
Yeah, so I'm not going to put my eggs in that basket. So,
fair dues.
Yeah, so that is actually. Oh yeah, and sorry, as Rash said, Warhammer 40k Space Marines. Yeah,
okay.
But that's it for me.
No, I thought you were going to mention games that I was looking forward to as well, boy. So I'm really shocked.
Okay. I might have missed them, you know. I might have missed them out.
Yeah, you didn't mention any of the games I was looking for, so I'm really glad about that. I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. That's good. That's good, actually. Yeah.
What was you gonna say?
Exactly. Let's
I
hear
feel
it.
like I don't know what's coming out this year.
All right. So, on to me.
Wow. Go on.
So obviously, as most of you know, my most anticipated game last year was Diablo 4. Didn't quite live up to expectations.
But don't tell me you're talking expansions. You said new games, man.
No. Yeah.
No, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say.
So in Diablo 4, I played a druid. So, you know, I thought, yes, I'm looking forward to this, a shape-shifting class. Going to be great. And it didn't quite live up to the expectations. And then a video was dropped some months later of a druid class being played on another ARPG. And that is Path of Exile 2.
I knew it.
And that absolutely blew me away. Like, they are showing exactly what I wanted from Diablo 4.
No, it's not out.
No.
Is it in open beta or something?
No.
No, not yet.
No. So
nothing yet.
It's beta kicks off in June, but a lot of people see it as the launch because it's like an early access thing. You just pay and you go in, like you buy the support back and you can play. So that's kicking off in June, and that's my most anticipated for this year. So Path of Exile 2 is my most anticipated game, despite the fact I never played Path of Exile 1, because back then Diablo 3 was a thing.
Sean, I think you need to get ready for this one, bro.
I've seen the skill tree.
Oh mate, yeah, that game.
Have you played Last Epoch?
No, I didn't know, but everybody's raving saying that's better than both of them. Supposed to be Diablo 4 and
I definitely would. I've played Last Epoch now. I wouldn't say it's better than I wouldn't say it's better than Path of Exile. And this gameplay isn't better than Diablo 4 neither. But it's got very good, like, it's what they've done is they've put themselves in the middle between the two games. So you don't like Diablo, you don't like thingy. Then Last Epoch is the option. Yeah, like they've done a smart move where they're in between both games.
In between both, yeah.
Yeah. And that game coming out February, it actually launches next month. And I already own it because I got it in early access. So just like Baldur's Gate 3, I already own it. So when it launches, I'll jump on it and see what the final product is like. Because I played it, and it is good. It is a good game.
I heard good things about it. To be honest with you, I've heard.
Yeah, it's good. But when you play it, it's like you'd see even the engine. You're like, this is definitely something that's older than you look at Path of Exile 2 and how good that looks, and Diablo 4 how good that looks. Last Epoch is way behind them. Like it's behind when it comes to the visuals and the engine. It's like it's not on that level. But yeah, so Path of Exile 2 definitely my number one most anticipated game this year, and at number 2 I would say it's Once Human.
Okay. Okay.
Like I'm
What's
absolutely looking
that?
forward
I've
to
not
Once
heard of that.
Human. And obviously that's a game that Carl mentioned in his intro, that he played the beta for, and I have always been, I've been wanting a game that was, what the day before was advertising was something I've always wanted. I wanted a game where I could run around, survival, shoot zombies, loot stuff, like have a base that you take your loot back to. And Once Human delivers on all those things, plus more, because like it's like a mixture of control as well as, like a type of survival, like State of Decay. That's it. So it reminds me of like a State of Decay, which is a similar thing. You're going out there, you're like salvaging stuff, and you're killing zombies and monsters at the same time. But you also get to build your base, and then like I can see that the base building even goes into depth of like things that you can add, like you can get this to purify some water, and and these are things that are in State of Decay. State of Decay has all this stuff, so it's like State of Decay but a whole other level. And what I like about it is that it is like an MMO, because when you're out in the world, you're seeing other people's bases that they've built. Like it's not like, you're cut off to the rest of the world and it's only if someone joins you. No, like you're walking around and you can see other people's bases, and I think that is what makes it such a standout, sort of like that sort of like survival zombie type thing.
So Sean, you got the world events as well. You've got stuff like that.
I see world bosses. And then I see they've got dungeons, so they actually got like that MMO thing going on.
Yeah, they've got that game really impressed me, man. I swear that game impressed me out of nowhere, man. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I watched people play it and I was like, it's more than what I was asking for. You know what I'm saying? It's more. I never imagined that it could come together so well.
Yeah, definitely.
So that for me is a huge one. Obviously, we don't know what other surprise games are going to come out this year, but for me, Path of Exile 2, Once Human, they're the big standout games that I'm looking forward to this year. So I'm going to be getting my multiplayer game.
Sorry. So before you finish, there's, is it you? I haven't watched it. Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah. Do you watch that? There's a game. There's a fighting game coming out this year as well. That they make.
I've not been because like they do like games for a lot of anime. Like there's a Naruto fighting game. There's a Attack on Titan game. Like,
you like me. I'm not really. They don't really appeal.
They don't appeal to me because I know that they can't really capture the essence of the anime, because the animes are so expansive. And then you're trying to put it into this.
I think, do you know what game done it quite well, right? And it was a Dragon Ball game where you were like, you had your own Dragon Ball and you had to fly around the world. That's a
Dragon Ball
Kakarot.
Z Kakarot.
That's it.
Kakarot.
I like that aspect of it because it's kind of like you're playing the character.
More like the anime, because that's the closest thing to what the anime is actually like.
If they made a Naruto like that and you're flying around the world, like, you know what I'm trying to say, and fighting,
exactly.
and all that would be sick. That would be actually sick.
And that's the thing. If you want to actually do that, it has to be big open world. That's to be expansive, because they're more than just the fighting, and that's what these games focus on. They just focus on the fighting, but not the world building.
The world
and all
building.
Of that.
Of course, 100%.
And that Dragon Ball game is the only one that's actually tried to mirror what the anime does, and that's why that was really good. And there was one before that, back in the day on PlayStation 1. Not many people know. It was called Dragon Ball. Oh, I can't remember its name now.
I remember when you're talking about that. Was
sick. And it was really good. It was so good.
That was sick.
They've had a few hits with the Dragon Ball games. But like like with a lot of
I'll be interested to see what they do with it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think they did a. Was it? They had Luffy in a game where they've got all these guys, One Punch Man, and they're all in there. And I just remember
it was like a crossover sort of thing. I think it was.
Yeah, like I can't remember what that game was called. Like it just came and went, and I think
and then you had Demon Slayer. That fighting game is on that's on actually on the Steam store at the moment. They look good, but
So for me, those are the two games that come to mind. Obviously, I'll also give a shout out to we've got a World of Warcraft expansion, The War Within, this year, which they're going to be giving people hero talents, which is something that like we me and Rafa definitely discussed, like a Path of the Titans thing that was something that was rumored so long ago but never came, and now we're seeing the fruition of that. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that was. Well, because they've already said that it is a evergreen system, which means it's not for the expansion and then it gets pulled out. It's forever. Your class is forever going to have this stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see what that's like come expansion later this year. So that's also another exciting thing that I'm looking forward to diving into. So that's that's me for this year. So Raf, yourself. I think
that's on me.
That's on me. Oh no, Raf went already, didn't he? Actually, he actually said what he's most anticipated.
No, because he was in reverse. So you're the last sort of last. Well, I should have been the last one, but you're the last one. So yeah.
So I mean that's like all of them. I can't I suppose this year will I do want to see how like Black Myth Wukong. Oh no, Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm also looking forward to that as well.
100%.
And I wondered because I remember like the first Dragon's Dogma looked amazing, and I wanted to play it, and I never did.
That's the thing. Thing. That game was ahead of its time at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you played it, it's like the mechanics, like when you can jump on the monster's back, and then like you're like fighting them from the back, and you got your companions that you control. Like, well, you don't control, but you can. There was so much diverse in the companions and stuff like that, and you could actually make your companions as well. Like you could actually like build your own companions and stuff like. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I remember when I said,
what are they called? Pawns. They're called pawns, aren't they? Yeah, that's it.
Pawns. Yeah. And I remember when they first showed Dragon's Dogma, I remember they were battling a snake boss.
Yes.
And, it was just so great. That's the stuff I remember from back then.
And you could take other people's pawns as well. So you could actually borrow their pawns and go.
I know why it never got played, because I always thought, why did it come out and it didn't get played? Do you know the year that Dragon's Dogma came out? Let me mention a few games that came out that same year. Diablo 3.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
Dishonored.
Okay. Wait. Skyrim, right? Skyrim.
Skyrim. It was up against. It was up against a lot of games that year, insane amount.
I don't even know how I managed to play
Max Payne 3, Assassin's Creed 3. Like it was up against
some great games still. Yeah,
some great games. It was up against. So that's why it didn't get played that year. But they put it out at probably the worst time. Yeah, and that's
because I don't even think I played it on release. I played it after. I was like, "What's this Dragon's Dogma, man? It looked good."
Walking Dead game was that year, and that one game of the year. Walking Dead.
The Telltale one.
Telltale game.
Oh yeah, that
game year too.
That was dope. Oh,
this is what I'm saying. Dragon's Dogma got smoked by all the hits that came that year.
Oh, that game was really good, man.
Yeah, so that's why it didn't get played, because I remember I was looking forward to it, and then I didn't play it, and I just don't know what happened. But now I see all the games that came out that year, and I was like, I was absolutely knees deep in all these games. So it was like it just completely got overshadowed. But now it's like coming out at a great time, being March, and there's like no real competition, nothing. So I think it's going to be a big hit.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that one. Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah.
Okay, so then I think is that everybody? That is everybody, right?
That's everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone really wants to. I doubt it. But does anyone have anything in terms of anticipation for a film this year?
Oh,
I didn't think so. Oh,
Deadpool.
Okay.
Isn't a Deadpool film this year?
Yeah, Deadpool's this year.
Deadpool. I think that will be one I want to see.
It's the only Marvel film this year, I believe.
Really?
Marvel has no other films this year.
One Marvel film.
They've only got one Marvel film this year. First time.
Yeah, it's one Marvel film, isn't it?
And obviously this one. And this one's got Wolverine in it, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that goes.
And from the rumors, I don't think it's only Wolverine. I think there's going to be a lot of people in it.
Is there any DC films this year?
None. This is it. This is over now. That's it. None. No DC films. No Marvel. It's done. Yeah, it's done. No DC films.
Is there DC films?
Until Superman, isn't it? 2025.
Well, sorry. No. Joker 2's this year, and Batman's next year, I think. So yeah, Joker 2's this year, but I mean, I don't know if I even really.
But what I mean is
James Gunn stuff is until 2025. So there's nothing this year.
No. There's Madame Web's coming out this year.
That's not Marvel. That's Sony. That's a Sony film.
Sorry, it's Marvel, but Sony. Yeah.
It's a Sony. It's a Sony film.
It's still Marvel.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, it's not Disney Marvel. It's Sony.
No,
Marvel.
I'm talking about Marvel. Just Marvel.
Is anyone looking forward to Madame Web, by the way?
Yeah, no, that don't mean nothing to me.
Isn't Madame Web by the same people who made bloody Mobius?
It's them guys. It's them guys.
No.
Them guys, man.
Mobius
and Venom 2 and
my.
Hold on, because we got our resident comic readers, Terrence and Raph. Was Madame Web ever a good comic? Was there a comic for that?
I don't know if there was a comic, but she was a character in Spider-Man for sure.
I know who she is because she's even
in the show. She's in the show.
We're overlooking one. We're overlooking a DC film, man. We're overlooking one, boss. I just see it.
What, Joker?
Yeah, I was gonna say Joker.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Joker.
Yeah, he said Joker.
Yeah. What about Blade is? That's 2025.
Blade?
No. That's
Blade is having a madness.
Joker's gonna be good.
Another one I'm anticipating is the Dune Part 2.
That's the film for me.
Yeah,
it is Dune Part 2.
I still need to watch Part 1. Is that good?
Ooh.
What?
Well, hey,
yeah,
listen,
I still need Part 1 as well. Yeah.
Hey, listen, just Terrence.
You surprised.
Sit back.
Nah.
Make sure you got the speakers on nice and loud and get ready to enjoy it.
Wicked.
Because I think it's on Prime now as well. I think it's on Prime.
Yeah, I've got it.
Are you guys excited for the Dune MMO?
Yes, I was gonna say that I've got that wish.
Oh, they got an MMO. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's one. It's on Steam.
It's in
development. I know they got the RTS, which definitely was.
Yeah, because you got the. Oh no, the RTS. The RTS is for this.
Yeah, that's a separate thing.
No, there's Open World Survival, which is the Dune Awakening. That's coming out this year.
I didn't know about that.
I've got that wish list.
Could be good, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you got a little concept art, but no real gameplay or anything.
Yeah, no real gameplay. Yeah,
that's fair, dudes. Yeah, no. I think like off the top of my head, that's it. I don't know of much else to look forward to in terms of a film anyway.
Well, TV shows obviously. We should get another season of The Boys this year, right?
And the House of Dragon.
House of Dragon. Yes.
Oh, and the last half of this bloody Invincible. I've seen that they did like season break thing.
Yeah, I didn't watch that because they only had 4 episodes and they were like.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I didn't get that.
I meant to bring this to you, man. Like, have you watched any True Detective yet?
Hey, listen, you're now the second person to bring that to my attention.
I don't know how you no. I don't know how you have not watched this.
Let me tell you something. No. I know. Listen. It's got I know it's big time. And I know it's got Matthew McConaughey in one of them.
Yeah.
It's got the other guy in one of them. It's got the black guy. Yes, an anthology. Imagine. So this is, you see, I didn't really want to do this in this podcast. There's going to be another one, but I'll touch a few things. So True Detective has been brought to my attention again and again and again. And the same thing, people are thinking I've seen it. I've downloaded, I think, the first season. I've not watched it, but I know now that they've got a new one with Jodie Foster in. And we all know Jodie Foster for Silence of the Lambs. And I don't know, but it seems to me like this show is causing a riot again. Bro. So I find
is it based on a comic? What is
it? No. It's just a strong detective mystery type show.
Yeah, so every season is a different story. Like every season is a different
like American Horror Story.
Yeah,
like it's an anthology in that sense.
Story. But this one here, I've watched all of them yet. This one here, the way
this season,
starts,
you mean?
Yeah, this season, the way it starts, this one's gonna be. I wanna know this. You know, like it's one of those.
Let me ask you something. Can I ask you something?
Go on.
Have you started it and it's not finished?
No. I just started. Yeah, I started it.
Oh, okay. So the season's finished.
No.
One episode.
First, it's only one episode.
This is the fourth season.
Don't do that to yourself, man.
No, bro. No.
Don't do that to yourself.
Listen. I understand what you're saying, and let it all come out, But what happened is, I was had it on the back, and it came on just naturally. Yeah.
Okay.
So it came on just naturally, and I was like half playing the game, half looking at it, half playing the game, and I saw something. I was like, what the. No, let me go back on Sky Atlantic, watch it. So I watched the full episode, and it is, they've got a different way with this one. It's just, because it's bordering on horror, but it's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like,
it's they call that a thriller, innit? It's like a thriller.
The thriller, but it's got some eerie. Nah, you got to watch it, Raf. Trust me. That's why.
Listen, you're not going to believe this right now. Do you know this is the thing? You know, things have gotten in such a way that I found myself watching old stuff. You know what I'm watching right now? Fargo season 1.
Oh, Fargo.
Jeez, you come back that far, boy. Jeez.
You're going back far, boy.
That's how bad it's got. I'm just like, I'm gonna watch that.
Fargo's nuts as well. Yeah.
And there was no reason to watch that, but I just was like, you know what? I'm really getting into this mode of watching older things. This newer stuff is just not really doing it anymore.
Nah. That's And good. But that's why this one surprised me, because I wasn't expecting anything from this True Detective. But this one, the way it started, So I will probably wait for it to all come out and then watch it. But I watched that first one accidentally. But even though I don't really, because I'm watching other things, so it will, it's not like I'm just,
you're just like, sitting there waiting for it. I hear that.
Oh, I still got the first couple seasons to watch. I think.
I haven't seen any of them other than when it was downloading. But I know for sure, it seems to me like it's must watch. It's much.
100%. All of the seasons are really good, all of them. But this one's starting off with a bang. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's good to see.
I was reading about some like issues, because what's been happening is because it stars 2 women.
Yeah.
There's been some backlash online from fans. So Jodie Foster was saying.
What about Jodie Foster?
Yeah, because they were saying all of the bro dudes have been when they do the
bro dudes.
Yeah, that's what we call them. The bro dudes.
Oh shit, that term.
What when you go online and the fans can mark it down on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's been getting that, isn't it? Yeah, they call it. There is a term for that, and I should flipping know it. There's a term for it.
It's because it stars 2 females. It's the first time, isn't it? Because all the seasons have been male detectives.
Well, put it this way, that means it's getting the same kind of treatment that I think some people tried to give to Alan Wake, funny enough, because of the female that you play in that game. So there was people need to look, listen to this. Yeah, I'm all for a lot of things, but what you're finding
review bombing. That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's it. Review bombing.
Yeah, review bombing.
So you're getting extremes on both sides now. So you've got extreme one way and extreme the other way. For me, 2 female detectives after having 1, 2. How many seasons did you just have? 1, 2, 3, 4 already.
4
already. And also with the credentials that Jodie Foster has.
Yeah,
I don't even see the problem there. This isn't like they just want to. But there's no
listen, Raf. There's no problem. These brothers,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is what I don't like. They really come and kill.
And the female characters are. Even the new girl that's came in. This new girl, I think she's actually a Native American.
Okay. So that might be relevant to where this takes place.
Yes,
that might be relevant. Right, there we go, straight away.
It is.
Right, so that makes sense then.
Yeah, exactly. It actually makes sense. Like the way she's dressed, the way she looks, the way she acts.
Okay. Listen. You got me intrigued right now.
Bro, I'm telling you, I wouldn't say
I'm really intrigued.
The other ones are all set in like Southern America.
Yeah.
Alabama and
Yeah.
So
What's the one with what's his name?
Yeah,
Masha Ali.
I know. Yeah, that's season 3.
That's season 3. Yeah,
that's the one that one I was hearing about that one a lot.
That's good as well.
I should download them now.
You need to, bro.
I've got an itch.
Get on that. I'm surprised you have not watched it, bro. Trust me, that is all over, bro. Trust me.
Because you know what it was? It was never on an official streaming service.
Yeah.
I think that's what done it as well. Because even now, it's not. It's not a HBO show, is it?
It is.
No, it's Atlantic, isn't it? Sky Atlantic.
Yeah.
No, but Sky Atlantic is a.
Oh yeah.
It is a HBO. That makes sense.
And you already know if it's HBO. The quality is going to be high.
It's high. That's what I'm saying. HBO, you can't get wrong with
HBO shows. Can't mess with
HBO. Can't mess with HBO, bro.
All right, fair enough. That kind of wraps that.
That's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Their scene of quality is a different level, man.
Crazy. Yeah. 100%.
It's a HBO. That's what I was thinking. I said I didn't see it on no Netflix, no Amazon. I was like, this show's never anywhere. HBO show.
You know what? We almost forgot. Obviously, we had the review of the GTA 6 trailer.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, anybody want to air some thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer that was finally revealed?
I mean, all I can say at this point, as a as a PC player, I can tell you now. The GTA 6 trailer came out. Okay, it was highly anticipated. It looked good. I mean, no, it looked great. But as I was saying, being a PC player, no. Being a PC player, I had to accept the fact.
Sour grapes.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm like, I'm giving it this news. I'm like, look, I have to accept the fact that I probably won't have access to that game until the year of 2028. And that's if they want to be nice about it. So with knowing that
2027 earliest.
Yeah. 2027 earliest. That's if they're feeling really generous. But I have to accept the fact that I won't be able to play that game unless I invest in one of the consoles who's going to play it.
Hey, you know what you have to do, Raf? You know what you have to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a second-hand PS5. And that's how I'm going to play GTA 6. And then when the PC version comes, that PS5 is getting sold. Games getting sold. Because that's what I'm going to get a second-hand PS5. I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. I'm not getting a brand new. I'm getting a second-hand PS5 off eBay. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
What are we saying about the trailer, though? What are we saying?
Well, no. What I'll say is this. Okay, so let me break it down. So the trailer came. I think the first thing, right, that got
I'm going to put it on right now.
was, I think it was the music, right? So imagine you hear the music, and I don't know if you guys know that band Heartbreaker, the guy, because I was listening, I'm thinking, I don't know that song, but I definitely can tell the vibe of the song. And then it's some dude, like Tom Getty or something. No, Tom Petty. Look at me, Tom Getty. And he's like, apparently he's quite synonymous in Miami, so they were throwing some homage at him. And he was in a band called, I think he either partnered with them or was with them, called Heartbreakers. Now, you may not know their names, but I can guarantee you've heard their songs. And it captured the vibe of the trailer. But what really got me, and this is where I was like, hold on a minute here. The realism of the people in the trailer, and you can tell this is in-game. That's one thing. It's an in-game trailer.
Yeah.
It seemed to have captured, I think, I can't even really just say America now, because a lot of people be behaving like those guys now, but just like what you would have, the real life parody of certain things. So the real life behaviors, like the girl on the car, because there's been, I don't know if I put it in the group, but there's been videos of real life that have gone frame for frame for the actual trailer. Girls on the cars, and the whole quad bike thing, and helmetless drivers, and the crocodile running into the shop, or alligator, I think it's called, whichever. And I was just like, if that does translate into the final game properly, and it usually does. So far, there's not been a GTA trailer where the game has come and has not even looked like it or surpassed what you've seen.
We see it from Red Dead.
What you see is what you get, or better,
what you
right?
see is
That's
why.
However, though, what I'm gonna say is this, right? The the part of the trailer where the girl is on the car and she's dancing and stuff, and she's minimally dressed, so you can see
the physics,
the physics of the physics of the physics of the BBL.
Yeah,
right. Not even the physics of someone who has had BBL. Now, for you listening, what's he with BBL? That is augmentations of your breasts, your bum, your breasts, your bottom, and your legs. Right? They had implemented this into this trailer, and it looked so realistic of a real life individual who's gone and had that surgery. And I was like, what? They've done that? And from that moment, I was just like, okay, you know what, Rockstar, you guys, definitely something else. And it confirmed that obviously there is a female protagonist. But again, this is just the first trailer. Similar to how we got baited and switched with Michael in GTA 5. When the first trailer came, it was just him.
Yeah.
And then you found out that there was 2 other characters. So I do believe the guy she's running with will be able to play with him too. Yeah, and I'm still, let me just say this, I am still on the vibe that, and I think you as well, Sean, because we've spoken about this, I do believe they're going to be able to play law enforcement from a story side in this game. I really do. So, because imagine, this trailer's showing a girl who's obviously just come out. I think she's even on tag or something like that. That's one aspect. She's obviously got a partner in crime like Bonnie and Clyde. But I do believe we're going to be playing someone who's possibly chasing them or investigating them.
Possibly. Yeah, sounds good.
I just got that feeling. Yeah. I really got that feeling for that. So that's my take on the trailer. I'm happy with it, and I'm accepting the fact that it'll be a long time before I play it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, what they're showing is they show the two protagonists. So it looks like a Bonnie, like what they were sort of advertising was like a Bonnie and Clyde thing. So we already know that those 2 would be 2 playable characters, because we also had the leak of the actual gameplay, and we saw that they're both playable characters. So wait.
You saw him? Did you see him play it?
Yeah. They're
oh wow, okay.
So this is what I'm saying. The leaked gameplay actually we've actually seen it, so we know that these are playable characters. So this is why I was like, I know you'll say, the trailer, they're gonna surprise us, they might flip it. But it's because they had the leaked gameplay a few months ago. We actually saw the characters being played, so they are.
Well, we saw. Characters. Okay. So you've seen 2 of the characters being played, but that doesn't mean there's only 2.
But that's it. Yeah. That's the thing. We only know 2 at the moment. That's it. Yeah. So we only know that there's 2, and then obviously a Bonnie and Clyde thing going on, and that's what the gameplay showed us. So it was like, that's why everyone was talking about it back then, and obviously the trailer now reconfirms it that it's a Bonnie and Clyde thing going on. But we don't know if there's any more playable characters. That could be the surprise, that there is another character you get to play, and it would be really good if it was like a police officer or something like that.
That'd be sick. I would like that.
Yeah,
it's just like that true crime sort of thing, that true crime sort of thing. Yeah.
But what I'd say is that the visuals, like, one thing that hit me right away is how realistic it looks to people.
Not what,
Yeah, like the how people look, like their bodies, the way people are shaped, and like you look for a crowd and people are shaped differently, and it's like they've gone in. It's those little details that they've done there that is really quite remarkable. I'm like, rather now if you're shooting people in this game, it's going to be a very, like, people are going to have things to say. There's going to be a lot of the media are going to try and pan a lot of that sort of stuff because it's looking more and more realistic. And now
you know what? It's funny you're saying that, because I had the same, I want the same issue, but I had an issue with the Dead Space remake where I watched one of the trailers, and one of the things that pulled me back was I was reacting to when they were shooting the I think they're called necromorphs, because the it looked too realistic. So I was starting to get a bit of a trichopia type feeling, like my skin was crawling, and I was like, what? Why is it looking at it? And when I looked, the detail was just too immense, way too immense. All the little fine details of things, chunking bits flying off, and I was like, man. So when I looked at that GTA show, I said, these bodies look just too very individualized. And they just got some.
Yeah, sorry, go on, sorry.
So they've got some real dynamic sort of physics looking going on with them bodies.
And you know what it is well, just chiming on to what you lot are saying. It's also the way that the differences in the body shapes as well. Like people look, like most, your GTA, like the last GTA, you got that certain type, or you might have a few fat people, but it's like everybody's kind of like individualized. You know what I'm trying to say? Certain like to a certain extent. And the density, I think we said in the chat before when it first, the density when you've got the top view of it going over the beach, and it looks so like it looks like it's alive and it's breathing, like you can see the boats going. It's like like something's happening, and that's what I like about it, man.
It's looking more and more realistic.
100%.
And the thing is, when the trailer dropped, at certain parts it was very indistinguishable. It's very hard to tell the difference between that and videos I've seen on World Star Hip Hop.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I was like, it looks almost exactly the same, like as if it was real footage rather than game footage. And that was the scary part about it. I was like, whoa.
I think that's where game is going at the moment, because we're getting to a point where graphically we can't really get too much better than what we have. You know what I'm trying to say? We're getting to that point where it's going to be like the physics and how things move and how things look, like the dynamics, and in terms of the water effects, and that's
and I'll say that to you, Carl. I'll say that to you.
Yeah.
With the graphics thing, I think this is where you hit that point where the graphics are good and they're great, but then if you go anymore, you're starting to pass over from that point on. It's no longer feeling like a game. It's starting to feel like I'm watching an interactive movie or something.
Too real.
I don't like that. I still want the art style, and I want to feel like I'm playing a game still.
But you can make it, you can put that touch of, you've got the density, like the cloud.
You lower your graphic settings on the PC in it. Just lower them down. Make it all pixelated.
Yep.
But not even natural. Like what I think what I'm trying to, what Rash trying to say is that it's like, because you got this. There's a new game coming out on Steam with Body Cam, and I think that's photorealistic, isn't it? Like it's like it's like a body cam.
Well, remember that Record game called Record?
Yeah, Record, like those games, like you can sometimes, especially with a game with GTA where it is like tongue in cheek, it's very slapstick, it's very over the top. It enhances all the things that we know about that American kind of society, you know what I mean? But it enhances it in a way that is comical and funny at the same time. So I think keeping that like Rash said, that art style, but adding all these new features that we can do now, that makes it like, makes it a bit more, I don't know, just keeps it to that GTA kind of feel, You don't want it
to. And what's interesting is the fact that obviously like GTA RP is a big thing on the PC, in the PC community, role playing. Rockstar hired those guys.
Yeah, I know. No pixel guys
on their role play. So we know that the role playing aspect of GTA Online is going to be insane. GTA 6 Online.
but the thing
they've hired that team to do it.
Rockstar they're so clever, because they know they get when do we say GTA came out? 2012, wasn't it? Is it 2012?
13? No.
Well, GTA 5.
Or was it 2011?
GTA 5.
2013.
I think it's 2013.
Yeah, people are still playing this game till today, so they know that this next.
No. I think it was 2011.
Okay,
no, it is. It's September 2013. Yeah, because it was when the new consoles launched.
Okay, 2013, right?
Just before
so 2013 is when it came up. But they know that this game's being played now. It's being played now. It's still alive.
Still getting updates.
Exactly.
Updates now.
Exactly. Still getting DLC. So the next GTAs, that's going to last them another 10.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that's why they find that guy.
Remember this. It is the most expensive entertainment medium ever created. I think it was. Is it a billion or 2 billion budget? I don't know. Something ridiculous.
Well, GTA 5. You're talking about?
No, GTA 6 has a budget of $1 billion, I believe, or more.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, this one.
It's going to last them. And you know what?
Some franchises don't even have that kind of. Yeah, of course. So they know what they're doing with that.
Yeah, because then what happens is you play the story, and a little while later they introduce the online, and then a little while later, after the online has been done and rinsed out, then they'll release it to like the
bring in the heists.
Yeah, the heist and stuff, and then they release it to the RP. So then the RP takes.
Yeah, that's right. The RP will not be launched. That won't be a launch.
No, it won't be launched. It won't be launched. No. Yeah. But yeah, that will be like a few years later. That will come out in the RP, like 3 or 4 years later, or something like that. You know, when they finish with
it. I think the RP is going to be close to launch, but it's like the thing is that the online mode is already going to have a lot more because in GTA Online, GTA 5 Online, if you just look at when it launched, GTA 5 Online, you were able to buy a house, buy a car. Like it was very, it's a low scale role play. Oh, you run up into a shop to rob it. If you shout on the microphone, you make them cash quicker. Like they had all these RP elements.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No. What I'm talking about the role play is like the actual, the people that create their world within the GTA world. If you know what I'm saying.
They're not going to let people do that because they're going to
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And few years later, then they'll release that. But that brings the longevity of more of the longevity of the game.
No, but what I'm saying is that in RP people can play as police and stuff like that. I think that's going to be in at launch. So online, they will have a server like that where people can play as police.
Online will be that, because we've got cops and robbers. We always had cops and robbers in GTA. Cops and robbers was a thing.
But as a mode, as a game mode, but not as a.
Yeah, there was a mode, a cops and robbers mode.
No, that's what I'm saying. There was a game mode. I'm saying that this is now they're gonna make an MMO like thing where you can play as a cop.
Oh, you mean on GTA Online?
The GTA 6 Online. Yeah, I think that they're gonna allow you to. They'll have a mode where people can play different roles within the game.
Either be gang members or like criminals or police.
I think they're gonna have a lot of that going on,
and they're gonna make that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because they hired them guys to do it, and then obviously by the time they bring it to PC, because they will. The reason why they will do it is because they don't want the people who build their own RP servers to cash in on it before they do. No. So they're gonna try cash in on that first.
No, but they're not. That's what I'm saying. They're not stupid. They've hired these people because they want them to work on the. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's gonna be there. That's what they want. They want that before anyone else can do it. They're like, nah, we've got to do it.
Because I've watched a couple of RP like servers. Yeah, they've created buildings in the game that you'd think that was in the release. Like they've created buildings inside interiors, a burger flipping like in the burger joint, like or like your fry, like anyway. It's crazy.
So there's a thing that come out, and this is why I was saying that this is why I know this is gonna happen, because T-Pain streams games. And obviously everyone knows the music T-Pain. He recently had to tweet out because people were like, "Oh, T-Pain, why aren't you playing No Pixel, the RP GTA anymore?"
Yeah.
And T-Pain, his response, he had to make a response. He's like, "Look, I'm working with Rockstar with GTA 6, and they told me not to play the RP anymore because they said to him, imagine you make an album, someone takes your album and remixes it, and then everyone's listening to that album." Like, everyone's listening to that album and liking that album more than your actual album that you made. So Rockstar are so unhappy that RP servers are more popular than the regular GTA Online servers, and that's why I'm like, they're gonna definitely have a lot more RP at launch than what GTA 5 had.
100%.
They're very burnt by it. They're very burnt by
I can't wait for
RP community.
That's going to be really good online.
So I was just cracking up because T-Pain was like, he's not allowed to play No Pixel.
Yeah, because I saw that on his stream. Yeah, he was saying not on the stream, but I saw that on the clip. Yeah, he said, "No, I can't make it." They banned me.
Well, so I think there's no need for that. But
nah, not at all. Okay, so I guess that brings us to the end. So we spoke about the GTA. We had our 2023 favorite films, favorite shows, and favorite games, as well as anticipated for this year. So yeah, I feel that can close us up on that one right now. Unless, of course, anyone has anything else to add to this episode, which I didn't think so. No? Okay.
Yeah.
So we will move on to any closing words and take it from there. So, Carl, any closing words for me as we leave now?
check out True Detective, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Listen. As I went quiet while we were on there, and I'm setting them down. I definitely need to get myself familiar with that show. The fact that it's HBO has really pushed me now.
It's crazy, man.
So it's prioritized right now. Absolutely prioritized.
You're only doing yourself a disservice if you don't watch it. But get onto that, people, and stay warm, because it's supposed to be getting warmer, but it's cold out there. So wrap up, don't get sick, and let's play games. Season for gaming, so play some games, bro.
Great. Terrence, yourself?
Yeah, man, just echo that, man. Play some games, keep warm, stay inside, some shows.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And Sean.
I'll definitely say, like, if anyone's ever get the anime itch, Hell's Paradise, definitely one to watch. Goblin Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm definitely on my anime binge, so I've been enjoying these shows, and they've really been coming out hard. Oh yeah, and I did watch the final season of Attack on Titan. Finally got to see how they ended that story.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah. I mean,
but I need to follow.
I feel very mixed. I have mixed feelings about how they ended it, because I don't.
Really?
Because I don't like the way it went, but I understand why they went that way.
Okay.
So it's really, it's not that it's bad, it's just that the story decisions, it's just these are the decisions they've made for the story, and I get it, but I don't like that it went that way. But it is what it is. But they fully ended Attack on Titan, where there's not even a chance of a continuation. They fully ended it.
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch these animes. If any of you got interest in some anime, definitely ones to watch.
Question of the anime: do you guys watch it subtitled or dubbed?
I watch. You took. You can go first one.
No, go.
All right. So if it's not a long anime, because I'm watching One Piece in the moment. If you watch that in sub, you're crazy. So because there's just 1,000 the episodes, and I'm not concentrating for that long. So if it's a short one, if it's a short one, I might watch it in sub, but I normally watch them in dub, to be honest with you. I'm a bit between the two. Yeah.
Did you watch Attack the Titan?
Sorry, did I watch Attack the Titan?
That was Attack the Titan, because when I tried to watch it, it was dubbed.
What did you try to watch it on?
I got a 5-stick.
Okay, so what I'll say is this, and this is again a topic for another show. There's some big controversy about dubbing and
sub,
I've been seeing that.
Right now. So I'm not going to go into it now.
The English translators,
let me ask you. Wait, guys. Let me see if I can jog your memory. Do you remember a few years ago during Dragon Ball Super? I sent a video. It might still be in the group. If it isn't, I'll get it up. And it's in English dub, right? And I personally like to watch Dragon Ball Z in English dub. Now my daughter's very
in English.
Right. So check this. My daughter's very impatient. So she was watching it as in when it came out on a Sunday. So when I watched it in English dub, there's a scene between, I think it's Cauliflower and Goku, and she's having a rant at him, punching him and making this monologue that got my interest. And my daughter said to me, "Hold on, he didn't say that in the original, or rather, she didn't say that in the original." I was like, "What's she talking about?" And I remember, and this was back in 2021, maybe even 2020. And now to fast forward to find out this controversy that's been going on with a lot of the dubbing is very interesting. But to go back to what you're talking about there, Terrence, you're watching it on a Fire Stick. On Crunchyroll, I believe Attack on Titan's on there, you are able to watch it in dubbed and subbed.
Okay, because when it was on Netflix, because I watched
it was fine, right? But I think Netflix has lost it now. So I think Netflix had season 1. I don't know if they ever got season 2. I don't think
they never got no other seasons.
They never got no other seasons. So now it's fully over on Crunchyroll. But there are licensing issues between Crunchyroll and Funimation, where imagine I'll be watching Jujutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll in English, but there's no subtitles. If I go to subtitles, it will only show me subtitles for the Japanese or the native, in what it was originally dubbed in.
Yeah.
And it's just really mad. I've been watching a lot and listening to a lot about this whole dubbing and not dubbing. It's wild what's been going on. Really wild.
Long story short, we've got people with agendas taking the Japanese content
shows
and putting their agendas in the English dubs, and they're saying stuff that the Japanese didn't say.
It
wasn't written. So
even I think it even hit a certain game as well, if I'm right.
Yeah, everyone's chatting about it. Everyone's all so like people are talking about AI does need to replace these people because at least AI will just do the translation and not add agendas to it and try to change it. And AI is getting really good. Like I've heard some AI voiced like characters in games, and they're really good. Like, I don't know. Have you not ever seen like the mod? There's a mod where AI reads out the quest text in World of Warcraft, and it is so good.
Yeah. Oh, listen. Hold on. Stop. Are you talking about the voice of the guy who does the introduction to your class when you choose it? Is it that voice? Is it the AI voice?
No, the AI will do a voice for all your quest givers, all of them, and it will mimic whatever class.
What's the voice?
Race,
what's the voice that's doing it though? Do you recognize the voice that's being used?
Oh, so this is AI. This one's their AI voices doing them.
Okay.
Because people are doing it for Classic WoW. So all the quest givers, because in Classic WoW, the quests weren't voiced. They're just a wall of text.
Yeah.
All the text go here. But there's an AI thing. People are using a mod where AI reads out those texts, and it doesn't sound like text or voice. It sounds like a voice actor pretending to be that character and giving you the quest.
Yeah. Sick.
It's really good. It's really good. So AI is
Some guys done that online. I don't know if you know. See that Skyrim Ultima. Have you seen that?
No.
No, it's basically I'll link it in it's crazy. I'll link it in the chat, bro. It's basically guys revamp Skyrim, so it just looks like completely different, and it's got like all voice. Like I know not every NPC had a voice in it, so I think they've done the AI for that as well.
Okay.
So they talk to you in a certain way, like all your companions talk to you as well. So it's crazy.
Okay.
But
AI.
Okay, well, listen, Sean. Okay, sorry, go on. Who was that?
No, I was just saying
Sean, okay.
Yeah. But they're obviously they're getting up. So some of these localizers are getting upset because AI is going to replace their jobs. So there's this whole big dispute because they're like changing the Japanese content to their own agenda, and yet they're upset that AI is going to replace them when they're doing a terrible job. Yeah, you know.
Yes, bro.
I was gonna say, it seems like the people who are localizing ain't doing it properly.
That's it. That's exactly what's happened. And they have I think there's a woman who's the top of the company who does most of it. And she said, I think she may have had an issue with Asmongold or somebody.
She's trying to say, get over it, I'm a woman.
Something.
Like, no one cares about that. That's not why
really
people
wild.
are upset. Like, she's trying to mislead and misdirect it. Like, they're just hating on me because I'm a woman.
Nothing to do with it. But what I'll say is this, as I was saying, it's definitely a conversation to be had properly. Not at the end of this one, but possibly in another episode, because there's a lot of these things that have been going on. There's a lot of news that.
Yeah, man. We'll talk about it. We should do an episode on AI. We should just do an episode on just AI.
No doubt about it. But as that was closing words, and it was quite a long one for your old Sean there. I'm not even sure what the closing words was, but it was a long one there. Almost took us back into another show.
All of it was closing words. All of it.
All of it. You know what I mean? I had to reel it in, otherwise that would have been it for us, man. You know. So I mean, I totally
last words from you, Raf.
Yeah, last words for myself will be literally. I hope you enjoyed the show. Apologies for the length of time it took in between the shows. I do feel that there'll be quite a bit more consistency, as well as another solo for myself coming soon, based on the Warhammer franchise, the updates that's been going on, the stuff that has already gone on, and my personal feeling as why I feel 2024 is a great time to get yourself involved if you're not already involved in Warhammer in some capacity. So
the film
on that note, no, there's no film this year, but just recently Amazon and Games Workshop did finalize their deal. So even though
Carval, isn't it?
say that again, sorry.
His name Henry Carval. He's
he's gonna Carval. Wait. I was like, wait. What? Yeah. He said Carval. It's Henry Cavill.
Was it? What is it?
Carval. This guy, he really don't like. He really don't. He don't like Cavill, man.
He don't like DC and
yeah. He don't like. He don't feel him. Yeah, he don't feel him. But yes, Henry Cavill
he got fired.
This guy, man. He got fired. Listen, he's a witcher. He's the witcher.
Listen,
he got fired from that too.
Listen. At least
he got fired.
At least he ain't on a sabbatical talking about mental problems. I was thinking about mental issues. He needs to take a break.
Nope.
Who said that?
Jesus.
What? Don't you know about what's his name? Chris Hemsworth. He said he's taking a step back from movies.
Yes. He said he's done.
Because
he did.
Did he say he was sick? Did he say he was sick?
He was saying that.
That is sick. That's what he's saying. He's mentally sick. That's what he was saying. Well, yeah, it's true. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he's sick. He needs to take a break. He's showing early signs of Early signs of
That's what I'm saying.
he's got some illness.
Yeah.
It was something. He was saying early signs of something. What is that thing called again?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not dementia. It's something else. It's something like
Alzheimer's.
Was it Alzheimer's? It might be that. It might be. It's something that you normally associate with old people. Yeah, you normally associate with old people.
But that wasn't brought on through acting, was it?
Well,
couldn't be anything.
He said that's why stepping back. His
last so it was the last 4 film, did it?
Yeah, Love and Thunder. I was like, yeah, really? They're taking a step back.
Well, yeah. But yeah, so anyway, Cavill is confirmed. He will have a quite a major role in bringing it forth. And also, interestingly enough, where the information came out was that the process was to basically make sure that there was a solid agreement on upholding the law of Warhammer and minimalizing as much changes as possible, which I find very interesting. So they're not just giving this up to just, hey, run with it. It's like, no. You have to keep this consistent with what's going on with the other properties that they have within GameShop. So it's interesting. The potential is extremely high, and I have a personally good feeling for it. And we shall see. But like I said, I will be doing a solo episode on many factors to do with Warhammer. And that will be coming pretty soon. So those of you who listened and got this far, thank you and well done. And we shall be back with more interesting topics to speak about. So until then, I'll say goodbye.
Peace
guys,
out.
No problems. Soon.
Easy.
Oh.